with- came and gave us breakfast. We then left. We then got to East Haven, where apparently they were having a super important meeting with a bunch of the citizens, where a guard captain or commander, I don't remember which, was on the stage saying, "Hey, there's a bunch of Durgar. They're doing a bunch of stuff. If you find any, let us know, and we'll deal with them." As well as the fact that apparently some clerics are coming, I guess. And then they all exploded into ice, and we had to kill them. And I clutched it super hard with that with with
Oh,
those with those chill touch
Chill
attacks.
Chill touch. Chill touch.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm
And
never
then
going on the
when
front lines
the-
again.
if you can help it.
Yeah, if I can.
And then the group was taken to the town hall, while Kitten kind of just disappeared.
Mm-hmm. Well then, everyone, let us start with,
What time is it again?
y'all.
Probably around like
It should
1
be in the
p.m.
middle of the morning,
Yeah.
as you all just arrive from East Haven. So I would say about 10 in the morning. It's not.
Hang
It's
on,
not
hang on.
far
I
from.
remember. I remember
Oh, you do?
messaging. I remember messaging you. Where are you?
Oh.
There you are, box fronts. 5 p.m. is when Kitten is done with her business. Oh, we got there
5.
around noon. Then the fight, and then the business at the library. So when she's done, it should be 5 p.m. I don't know. So the group should be done with whatever they're done between probably like 2 and 4 p.m.
Alrighty. So it is. I would say 3 in the afternoon by this point. And I'm gone. Well then, so we start today's session with in the guest room in the town hall after being treated by a fellow medic in East Haven. As you all find yourselves resting, licking your wounds, sitting down on the beds and sharpening your weapons and such. As you all wait patiently within the room, you hear a knock at the door. As you do,
Fuck off.
you hear, excuse me, everyone inside. Am I able, may I come in? You hear the voice of Imdra, the captain of the guard here in East Haven. I should get the notes.
Oh, whatever. Come on.
Yeah,
man.
come in.
You hear a creak at the door as you see the tall, 7-foot tall, half-elven woman, pale skin, her blondish hair kind of like tied to a bun, as she has her feathered helmet. No, not feathered, furred helmet on her side, like on her arm. Well then, have you all rested? Are you all alright?
Well, that's
Wait,
yes.
how long have we been here?
I would
Probably
say
about 2
about
hours.
like an hour or so.
An hour, right?
Oh,
Mhm.
okay, we
Because we
got
short
like.
rested.
Okay, we did get a short rest. That's what we need to know.
Yeah, I need to do that too. Oh,
Well
look at
then,
that.
we. She kind of like approaches. She has her, head high, back straight. Well then, it seems like all of you are fine and rested. Most of my guards are busy, and the people of East Haven itself are quite tied due to these recent events. Orion, I get her voice. Orion.
Orion.
Orheim.
Ryan.
Yes.
Ryan.
Mr. Oreo.
It
Shush,
seems
I-
like you or your group knows more about what has happened recently. And with that, we would like to know more of what you know. As such a thing cannot happen again.
Of course.
East Haven. We'd like to. Speaker Danith Whalen would like to meet all of you in his office for questions, obviously. Come
Yes,
on.
ma'am.
Let's walk out of that
I'd like
door,
all of you
Frank.
to please follow me. As you see her kind of like turn around and starts marching towards the speaker's office.
So it's marching towards the speakers. The music intensifies. Everyone goes deaf.
Oh. Well then. As you all follow her, you reach the door of Speaker Danith Whalen, and you see Imdra give a knock. You hear a voice. Yes, enter in. As you see, as Imdra opens the door, the speaker of the town, Danith Whalen, I think I've already shown you all the handout, but here it is again.
What a dishonored
Nice.
looking lad.
Imdra. Imdra, please close the door. As you all enter in one by one, Imdra closes the door behind you. You see him kind of like sitting on his cushioned chair. His table is just completely filled with papers, charts, books, and scrolls. As there's like a feather like he uses to write papers on, like a bit messied on the table, and he looks quite frantic and overwhelmed. Well then, all of you, welcome. I have heard from Imdra that you all know more of what has recently transpired. Please, take a seat and explain.
Burrow looks at the normal person-sized chair, continues standing. Without the
It's a larger sized chair, actually. Should describe.
It's a
Just
sofa.
for Burrow.
sits down in the chair.
I like how pretty much every like major place of business just has a massive chair for Burra.
Burrow chair. She's snapped
Probably
enough
because she's not like.
chairs.
Yeah, probably because she's had like there's like stuff like Goliaths and stuff in this area. They're probably
True.
the same height as her. It's probably just like a there's big people here. Let's have a big chair.
It's true,
The
actually.
obligatory burrow chair.
Pretty much.
Obligatory Burrow chair.
Orion will stay standing, because military boy.
I'm
It's
Like-
Finland.
Burrow more or less counts as like a weaker Goliath, basically. Because she doesn't get mountain born and all that. And the stone's endurance. Human variant, powerful build. Anyway, moving on.
So Ryan, you keep standing. Well, that's a bit rude. I've even provided chairs for all of you. It's fine. It's fine.
But to give you dignity, then you like standing, huh?
When you're sitting
Okay.
down, you're vulnerable. I like this V. Anyway.
Was that a cyberpunk reference?
Fine, I'll
Yes,
sit.
it was.
I can tell what
Oh my
Box Shots
God.
wants us to sit, so I'll sit.
I get
I'll
references.
play your little game, Box Shots.
What was that? Mr. Cream
I'll play
Oreo
your little
waffle.
game. I sit.
He sits.
All right. Down.
Excellent. You have fallen for a brilliant deception.
I knew it!
The chair,
Alright,
like... the
Moving
chair,
on, y'all.
Like a trap
All right,
door.
stop talking about sitting down. My goodness.
All right, everybody
He's-
stand up.
Nobody,
Oh my god.
nobody wants to sit down.
Holy shit!
We
I was
tower
Alright.
over the man menacingly.
I was closing my door, and when you say that, I almost fell down from my chair.
The chair falls
Let's
in
go
the
again.
trapdoor, and Burroughs just
I'm-
doing the fucking hover chair.
I'm sorry. That's
Oh, chairs and sitting down, as per usual.
Well,
Hmm.
it was we came here for what should we come here for? We came here for
We came here for a few things. Number one, we came here so that Kale can get more information from the library about Burr's dad and his journal. We came here to get Burr's new axe, and we came here to discuss with the half orc about about the tower in which the mage killed all those adventurers.
well, it came
Because you guys promised that that's what we were doing next.
yeah.
You promised Kitten that's what we were doing next.
Well, we came here to pick up some stuff and to get some work, and well, back in the other town, Bryn Shander. It was in Bryn Shander we saw this, right? Yes. In Bryn Shander, we saw some people with similar symptoms. One person with similar symptoms. He exploded. Took a couple of people with him. Saw a few people there. Went and warned the guard. Tried to get him out, but they all started to turn.
He kind of like puts his hands in front of his mouth and like have them crossed together, and looking at everyone with narrow eyes.
Gendo pose.
Is that it seems like the incident from what you said, the exploded individual from Bryn Shander, there were a few that did not turn into those creatures that were seen. Some did explode in the same manner. It was quite gruesome, from what the guard explained.
Which implies it's getting worse.
Was there anything else that you all did to find or investigate those exploding individuals in Bryn Shander? Any leads, any culprits, any person you could think of that might have a connection to something like this?
Well, there's certainly something behind it. Seeing as many people were in various stages of the disease, and yet they all turned at the same time.
Implying there's something
I
that
do
triggered
have.
it.
Exactly.
I do have some information.
And
When we investigated the exploding person in Bryn Shander even further, we discovered that that person was previously talking to Monty, if you know. We tracked him down.
Monty, he's a ranger, is he not? Quite popular one at that. At the very
Sort
least.
of.
I know of him.
Yeah.
How is
So
he connected to all of this?
yeah, well, so after that, we followed through to an alleyway that he went through after he talked to that exploding person in Bryn Shander. We found a secret entrance to a sewer system. We discovered some writings on the wall. It was only understood by Kitten, our friend that is gone right now. We followed it through deeper into sewers, and we found out that there is a sort of meeting place for the Frosted Eye. It's a cult. We don't know what it
A
does,
cult?
what they worship.
A cult of whom? Oh, I see. Well, that is certainly unnerving. Well, Imdra, make sure that you wrote everything down. And you see Imdra with a small notebook, kind of writing everything down to make sure that there are evidence or more information on this subject. Well,
Documentation.
unfortunately, East Haven also has a record of criminals going into the sewers and doing their criminal deeds down there. It would not be top, a far, a far thought that these frosted eye individuals are also somewhere beneath the city itself. He kind of like picks up a small scroll, a little booklet on the table that's a bit covered in ink. As he flips through, at this very moment, most of our guards are either, let's see, are are either taking those who are affected by this incident, patrolling, making sure that there are no more dangerous monsters, and investigating the incident and the scenes of where these incidents took place. So at the very moment, we are extremely stretched thin.
Oh my fucking god, the
we
module actually explained why they're desperate for adventures.
we would like we would like your group to help the town of East Haven. We would like you to investigate the sewers to see if there are any traces of this cult that you are talking about, as we cannot let such a thing happen again in our fair city.
Ah, those sewers.
Fortunately so, yes.
I was thinking about cramped spaces and great axes.
I'm thinking of an argument to convince Brad to do this instead of looking for her dad.
Hmm.
The thing is, she
And
does care.
uh, and Kale, your name is, if I'm not mistaken, Monty, the ranger. What does he look? I've not seen him in person, but I've seen him in records. Well, give a description.
Yeah. Last time I saw him, he was actually here in your town, which is why I'm concerned that after he arrived here, those things begin to appear. He usually only works for Goodmead, which is odd that he is even here in East Haven, seeing as you are a business rival to the Goodmead. Anyway, he is usually seen wearing a mask with a green hood over his head. When you find him in this town, can you unmask him and make sure the description of what I'm about to tell you fits in? He has black hair. I need to look at the fucking picture to remind me that to explain this better.
Imdra, make sure that you are writing this all down, please. As Imdra does give a proper confirmation that she is writing everything down.
An artist
Mm.
rendering.
Mm-hmm. Make well. If we do find this, if we do find him, he is a possible suspect to what has happened today. We are going to arrest and question a man such as himself to see if he is connected or the reason why today has happened. As you wait.
Well, if he doesn't fit the I have a very strong suspicion that there's an imposter posing as him, seeing as the only last time I met him here, he didn't even remember my name, despite me being his childhood friend. And he didn't even leave me that long ago. So if it doesn't fit the description of the face that I gave you, make sure to arrest him and inform me.
We will certainly inform you if we do find such a man. And we will question him. But on a more pressing matter, as of right now, town of Eden is on lockdown. No one can go in or out without the permission of the town speaker or captain. That is another thing that, as it is, hey, this needs to be taken care of immediately. If we find more people escaping or entering as the that are following this cultist group you are talking about, then it would be no good. Well then, have you all agreed on taking up such a mission to go down into the sewers and find this so-called frosted eye?
Gotcha.
And if I'm not
Oh
mistaken,
shit. That was me.
isn't there another one from the description from the guards out front by the gate? There was another one. A furred baxi, so they're called.
Yes, as
Yeah,
opposed
okay.
to a non-furred tabaxi.
Hey, those are a thing.
I know.
But
Oh.
You mean white furred tabaxi?
Ken went to do some shopping. There's something she
Yeah.
wanted us off. Not very bright, that
Yeah, she knows
one.
who does that. I have no idea what she is. I have no idea
If
what
she
is.
was also on the scene, the incident, she needs to be taken in immediately. Asked to see if she knew more has happened.
I mean, just keep an eye on that group. She'll want that back eventually.
Oh, fuck.
Well then, all of you. If you've all agreed, the closest entrance towards the sewer is down the street, in front of, in an alleyway, by the the Purple Leaf Apothecary. That is the closest entrance to sewers.
He gives us a description.
Well then.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah, so down the road of the town hall, by an alley of the purple, by a shop named the Purple Leaf. Get down your map.
What are we given the directions for again?
For the
To the-
nearest entrance to the sewer.
Nearest what?
Sewer entrance.
Oh, okay.
We're gonna go get bit by an Otiug and die over the course of a week.
But now Tiog is like CR2.
Yeah, but it's also a death spiral monster.
Is it?
Yeah.
Unless we get cured of disease.
Yeah.
Man,
Remember-
thankfully there are clerics coming here, but
Yeah, coming here, and it's like 3d6 of your max HP reduced every 24 hours. Plus, it also, I think it makes where you can't regain HP, so the HP lost from the fight, and it also poisons you when it hits you with an attack.
Well, Simon, the combats with the CR2s were DM'd with William, so that's gonna be different. Box Ross isn't gonna roll like nat 20s
damn,
that much.
that's
I remember the Otyugh fight, William. I remember I had to pull the barbarian out of its fucking jaws.
Oh, that was hilarious. Like the one person you would think would be able to handle it. Nope. No.
Jutoi.
No.
Had to harpoon the thing and drag it out of the shit so we could wrestle Tora free.
No. It was the druid. I remember because I remember Torameet helping you to drag it out of the monk.
Oh, yeah, Tora got caught after we were trying to save Fjorgen. That's right.
Yeah. He got downed in like what, one hit, maybe two?
Yeah.
Anyways.
I don't know about the rest of you, but I'm gonna get my new axe. Kind of important. Burrow will leave the officer's greatsword in the office, because no one asked about that, but she doesn't really care for it.
Imdra was handed over. Thank you. We'll make sure that this. See her kind of like side.
You're cutting in and out so bad, Box Fronts.
He said,
Oh.
Indra says thank you, we'll put this to good use. Basically.
I see.
Oh, give me a second.
She turned to a monster, so Burrow killed her with her own greatsword. Never forget that that's what happened.
She conveniently left her great sword when Pula doesn't have a weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's so convenient.
I mean,
Dang.
I'm pretty sure they all dropped their weapons, so
Probably,
they
yeah.
just wouldn't have been described.
Oh yeah. Imdra gives you a sign of thanks, and this will be returned to his family. Thank you for retrieving it, Burrow.
That was helpful in the fight, at least. Hi. Like a nervous, smile. Like, I don't know what to say.
There's nothing right. There's no right thing to say in this situation.
Yeah.
To just smile and nod and kind of back away.
Well then, you see, Daneth Whalen. Well then, please make haste in taking care of such a situation. I must get back into this mess. He's gonna put a hand, pinch the bridge of his nose and sigh nervously.
I'll see what
As
we can
Imdra
do.
will. Oh, go ahead.
We'll see what we can do.
Please do. And Imdra will open the door and say, you will find the exit over there. Follow it and make sure you deal with such a thing. With whatever is down there. All of you.
Stomp.
Yes, ma'am.
As she will close the door to the speaker's room. I'm guessing all of you head on out of the town hall and head on towards the blazoned iron, if I'm not mistaken. No,
Yeah.
the conjured flames, I mean.
The one with the
Yep.
fire ganassi
Someone's going
smith,
there.
yes. Probably the
Someone's going there.
10,000th smithy with a fire ganassi smith in all of D&D official modules.
Wow. Dang.
I don't think in all the modules I've seen, I don't think I've seen a single Ganassi
I've seen
other than
3.
this one.
Let's put it this way.
Discrimination.
Of all the fire ganassis I've seen in D&D, only one of them has not been a blacksmith of any kind.
I mean, to be fair, that does make sense. Like, you would think a water genasi would be like, oh, a fisherman or something like that.
You could get it with the water ganassi because they can breathe underwater, but when it comes to fire ganassi, it's, I mean, they don't get like an innate smithing bonus and the fire resistances.
No, but they'd probably be at home with the fire.
Yeah, I guess. This is you get tiefling smiths just as often.
Eh. I don't know if people would buy from tiefling smiths anymore.
True.
So very popular job.
But again, they might not buy for ganassi ones either, because, you know, devils are bad, they'll make the deal and all that. Fucking Afrides will just straight up kidnap you and make you into a slave. You don't get to make a deal, they're just like, oh, I own you now. Get moving.
Anyways, y'all, instead of talking about fire genasties, let's go meet one in the game.
They already met one.
Yeah.
I mean, y'all did. Well then,
Go.
as you all exit out... Well, actually, as you all go through and exit out the town hall, you see multiple, like, armed guards and militia of East Haven kind of, like, marching through. A few medics kind of, like, you know, going to some of the rooms and treating people, and as you exit out, you see, like, a cart with a tarp, a bloodied tarp over it, kind of pass
Bring
by
out your
town hall.
dad. Bring out your dad.
I'm not dead.
I'm not dead. God damn it, Ricky.
I have seen that movie more times than you have inhaled air in your life.
Yes, I'm not
Is that a
dead.
challenge?
Yes, you are. No, I'm not. Just lay right there. You at least down dead in a minute. He says he's not dead. Well, can you do something? Bonk. Right, thank you. Oh, God, I love
Oh my
that.
goodness.
We're off to see the Ganassi, the wonderful Ganassi of Conjured Flames. Because one of the wonderful things he does.
Well then, as you all pass by and go through the town, and you see multiple guards moving through, you do make it towards the 2-story tall building made from rough brick and a somewhat tattered roof, and you see from the chimney and the windows smoke billowing from inside, as you hear the sound of tink, tink, a hammer going onto an anvil or a hot iron per se.
And time is immediately going in.
Never stopped working.
Ting,
Didn't even hear anything that's going on. Ting, ting. Spoil my focus. Ting, ting, ting. Flame, dear flame.
As you all enter in, you see the blacksmith completely lined the wall. The walls are completely lined with weapons, armors, ammunition, and all sorts of arms. As you see in the middle, in front of a blazed furnace,
Blazed furnace.
you see a genasi, completely covered head to toe with a metal. Well, not head to toe, but you see him. He has dark gray, ash gray skin, reddish flame-like hair, eyes currently being covered by some goggles, and a leather apron with some leather gloves on. As you all enter in,
Ah, yes. Blacksmith's outfit.
give him. You see him kind of like stop what he's doing and raise his goggles as you see his ruby-like eyes. Welcome to the Conjured Flames. How may I help you?
I've come back to pick up my
You
hobby.
have.
God, you sound
You have-
depressed.
Oh, you're here for what again?
Yes, anyway.
Large lady.
Come on, you know who I am talking about.
I don't.
He doesn't recognize Burra from last time?
He does not. Genuinely, he does not know who you are.
Well, quick thing. He did know who Burra was last time we spoke to him, but this time he doesn't.
He did not know. He also did not recognize who you were or the name Burra.
No, I very much remember he did.
Yeah, that's what I was trying to ask, because I was like, is this an imposter?
No, he didn't. As I remember, he didn't. He
No,
only
he
he remembered you. He remembered you once you showed your axe.
Oh, that's right. That's right.
Ah. Huh.
Give me my axe so you can recognize me again.
Bear the giant. Here to pick up my axe, the large one.
Right. You're here for the giant axe. I just got that done. Give Burra the so, right. Burra the giant. You're the popular one around. Give me a moment.
He sounds so fucking depressed.
You see him kind of get
restoring
up
his
from
focus.
his. You see him get up from his chair and head into the back as you hear. Head on out. You see on his side a larger great axe, a size for Burra. This one's for you, right here.
Oh, it looks about right. Thank you kindly.
Take
Oh,
it. My
she-
arms are getting quite
She
heavy.
she has. She's like holding it. Just
Oh.
ah,
Hmm.
it's so good to have one that actually fills the hands.
Well, it's a great honor that you decided to come back for another craft made from me, Burra.
Hung the other on the wall on my own. Served me well. Not gonna let it rot in some trash heap.
It would be It's nice to know that my creation is hung on someone's wall.
One day, someone else
I
will probably
appreciate.
use it.
I appreciate that, Burra.
So depressed.
Well then, unless you all have anything else you'd need from me,
Yes,
I
yes,
must
yes,
get
I do
back.
actually. I do actually.
Hey,
Do you have an open spot for me to make a weapon with? Just wondering.
unfortunately, that's the only furnace I have if you're looking to make something. Oh. And right now, I am full with commissions and orders for the town military. So unfortunately, my furnace and my hands are full. Whoever you are.
Well,
Are
what
there
the
any
hell?
of the smithies is nearby that we could work in?
Can you tell me
Uh,
anymore? Anyone in the 10 towns? Oh, please.
Unfortunately, if you want. Fortunately, I'm one of few here. If you're looking to find some others that are capable, I can't remember. Sorry.
We just want to.
Don't.
We just want to find somewhere else to work.
Well, in East Haven, I don't really remember who worked or where these other blacksmiths are, but I hope you find them.
All right. Thank you kindly.
You sound
But
enthusiastic. Well then.
there should be one in Brinshander called the Black Iron Blades. They're one that I can actually remember.
Black Carbon Blaze and Bullshit.
They should be full, hopefully. But I have heard rumors that their work is shoddy and is held in the hands of dead adventurers. Young dead adventurers. So,
Well,
that's the
not all I
thing.
need. I don't need them to make them. I can make them myself. I just need a furnace and a place.
Well, I hope you do what you do. I give you my blacksmithy condolences, whoever you are.
Alright, see ya.
Bye.
Man,
Well
I've
then,
never talked with a person that's more dead than a zombie.
Yeah,
unless you
he
all want to
sounds
do
so
anything
hidden
else
to
in the
me.
conjured flames,
Can I get this man like a soda or something? He sounds like he needs it.
Ask him to
Uh,
go to the bar with you or something.
I mean, if you If you wanna, up to you.
Oh, he
You might
reminds
like
me
it.
of like the skeleton blacksmith from Dark Souls 1.
Well, he wasn't depressed. He just told you to fuck off.
Yeah, but like he has that same sort of like grouchy blacksmith feel to him. I'll be gone with you.
Yeah.
You'll spoil my focus.
Yeah. I don't
No,
want to
he's
talk.
just dead inside. He's
I
not.
don't want to talk. Just give me money, and I'll give you the shit, and you can get out of my house.
Yeah.
I mean, if you wanna give him a soda or a drink, up to you, Orion.
Nah.
Give him a sody pop.
Well then, as you all
Okay.
exit out of the conjured flames, Kitten, you should be finished with your business. Where are you?
I'm just in the White Lady Inn, just kind of chilling, waiting.
Alrighty, chilling and waiting.
I'm
Alrighty then.
I'm actually drawing the big guy, the big undead ice thing, into my sketchbook.
Your sketchbook. Alrighty. So you've now drawn the giant ice-like behemoth in your sketchbook. What pose are they in? What are they doing?
It would be like right after they exploded, so like there's still like pieces of something like falling around him and stuff like that. Like Burra probably has like a hand, like her face like half covered from like the exploding ice. Like if you could see it, you'd probably see. If Kitten could have seen it, like he wasn't like turned around, could probably see Orion's like shocked expression.
Alrighty. So, as you sketch that, everyone else, where are y'all going?
Alright, is there anything else we need to do?
Are we
Simon,
going to-
are you still able to give me that repeating shot? Because I'm down to 5 bullets.
Oh, that.
That's a really good dagger.
Again, I just need. I really need Miss Bay to do here, or
Yeah.
what the fuck?
Yeah, unfortunately,
Leone.
she doesn't feel very particularly good.
Yeah. I wanted to ask her to give me the bow because she was using the mace more, and then change it up. But she's not here.
I
do
think
that now.
I think if you asked, Leone would probably say yes because she has the mace or the maul.
Okay.
That is true.
Basically, Simon would want to roll a bow because she isn't using it, and he feels betrayed because he wanted to see what his invention would do. He hasn't seen her use it in a long time, so gonna provoke. Gonna take that. Now, Lion, you with your shooty bang bang. Give me that.
Yes. Oh, okay.
In exchange for upgrading it, I wanna also make another one. See how this thing works. So give me like a few like an hour or two. I'll be back.
I could show you how it works.
I mean, if you want to take all the fun out of it.
I made.
If you want things to go faster, then sure. Yeah, I always want to know things for myself. Check.
I mean, if you want to take it apart and figure out how it works yourself, just make sure you don't
Good.
destroy
Bye.
it. All right.
I won't. If you see a burning house, don't mind it.
Don't hurt my baby.
I won't. Now he's afraid.
Baby is a disappointment.
And yes,
Your
his gun
baby is
is
a
his baby.
disappointment.
He'll have your baby in pieces on a table in less than an hour.
It never
Boy.
hits,
Orion
and it's a
starts sobbing.
disappointment.
My baby.
In the meantime, call yourself Sylvester.
Yeah.
Don't worry, he doesn't bite normally.
Normally, what the fuck?
Well then, y'all. So Simon, you've grabbed Ryan's gun, and where are you going?
To the nearest inn. I'm not sure what.
All right.
I'm not sure.
So the White Lady Inn.
Yes. Gonna check a little.
How about everyone else? Where are y'all going?
Kale is definitely going to the library with Kendrick's journal, because last time Burrow handed it to him, right?
Yeah, and Burrow's
All
with
right.
Kale at the library.
By the way,
Oh, before Simon leaves, Kale is gonna be like, Simon, can you lend me your pearl for a bit? I need that for something.
Huh? Sure. Just make sure not to break it or sell it.
I'm not that desperate. I'm not that desperate.
Really?
I'll break his
Good.
skull if he
It's hard finding a
does.
300 GP. It's hard finding 100 GP, 100 gold worth of pearl.
GP?
around
What
here.
is GP? Yeah.
Growth points.
Girl points?
Points. Girl points.
health point.
This is actually visual novel. Or what is that game like? Visual. Oh, I don't. Dating sim. There we go.
So, by the way, I should have given this earlier when you were talking to Danith Whalen and Imdra. Is that you're supposed to meet by the Purple Leaf Apothecary and in the sewer by at least 30 or so minutes to, for them to open it up and let you all in.
Bro, we would have like objected or something. What
You
is
could
what
have,
is
well, if you wanted.
I think what he means is you need to tell them 30 minutes in advance to be let down into the sewers.
Oh. No, I mean that. No. I mean that the guards will be there to open it in 30 minutes from once y'all are in the town hall. Because they want to get this investigation done as soon as possible.
They're just gonna have people sedation there for a while.
Oh, nice.
Yep.
Fuck you, town guards. We're the playable characters, so we decide how this goes, and we want to spend our time fucking around, getting a chicken drunk.
Where did you get that last part from?
I'm not against the idea, but
Ken is doing some weird stuff in the background.
Burrow's got like so many weird things now, and I like it, but also I don't like it, but also I like it. God damn it.
She's got a massive axe that she could probably just drop on someone's foot and break it. She's got a ring that gives her ice horns. She's got an Alcoholics Anonymous 50-day chip in the form of a drunkard's amulet. She's got she's got a fish hook somewhere.
Yeah, I realized that I missed a huge opportunity with making Orion's backstory. I could have made him like a part of the military in like East Haven or something.
Probably.
Didn't.
Maybe. But he's not, and you
Well
did.
So Kale is going to the cluttered pages, the library. Burra and Ryan, you two?
Burrow is going with him to the cluttered pages, but if we only have 30 minutes, then we probably don't get
No,
that
no,
chance.
So y'all can ask for an extension for unless of 30 minutes, like an hour or something.
Maybe like when we were in the building when the town speaker said that. Kel's gonna say like, we don't have Curtin with us. She's the one that usually translates the writings on the wall.
Oh.
So maybe she usually just comes in at night. I see him at night. Maybe tomorrow.
We gotta go hunt down Kitten, basically. She wandered us off like a cat.
Well,
Fine. You convince them that y'all can have an hour before, they'll have some guards there to arrive to open up the sewer.
but I don't want to go to the sewer. Kel doesn't say that.
Too bad.
But I don't want to advance the main plot.
Yeah, we haven't finished the side quest. This is not how games work.
This is a side quest. I don't even know what the main thrust
I
of
think
this story
The main
is.
plot hasn't
I think this
happened
is
yet.
the main quest, though.
Yeah.
Well, actually, yeah, there is some main quest happening here. Like, this is, from what I know, Rime of the Frost Maiden, for a good chunk of it, the main quest is just all over the map. You just keep running into it. Right now, we're discovering...
maybe the dwarves and...
We're discovering the threat right now.
Yeah, and also there's a lockdown in East Haven unless you have permission from Imdra or Danith. No one can leave or enter
We must kill
until
Indra
it's
again.
resolved. I mean, I guess so. Right, so Bora, are you heading over to the cluttered pages with Kale?
I don't really
Yeah.
have an hour, Kale. I might as well. Not this way.
Alright.
Yeah, you're right. I can't be rushed with us. There's a lot of writings that I need to go through. It's a library, so
We better off going shopping.
How about
I don't have
you,
money.
Orion?
I don't have money.
Are there any maps of the sewers or anything like that?
You don't know, unfortunately.
Can I ask?
You certainly can. So I'm guessing you head back to town hall and ask.
Yeah.
They have a map? Oh, alrighty then. So, as these actions transpired, let's start with Simon, who is not here, unfortunately. Let's start with Kale and Burra.
So, we might be better off doing
So
that.
both of you go through the street and you find yourselves at the cluttered pages. You see this 4-story tall tower made of stone and wood, and a few
Foxtrots?
windows here and there. Yeah?
I'm not going to the cluttered pages.
We said
Gotta
we
go
weren't going there because we only had an hour.
Oh.
Remember, you took away our right to go to the cluttered pages. So we're gonna prepare for the mission instead.
Okay.
Kel is gonna say to Burrow then, I have this pearl. I have the pearl from Simon. We can identify the object that we've found in the jar.
Oh yeah, we could.
The glowing one.
Alright, I guess now would be a pretty good time.
No, you want to just do this in the open, or should we rent a room in the White Lady Inn?
I don't think it really matters. Just go somewhere where everyone's not staring.
Right.
Come on, Cam. Meet me in the back alley.
Oh no. I was suggesting a
No,
room in the White Lady Inn, Burrow, but okay, if you're into that.
This bit has gone too far already.
Please. No.
Anyway,
thank goodness.
Is your little brother still there?
Can we identify?
No,
can we
he's
identify
not.
the spring shard, please?
Yeah,
Okay.
ritual
Are you going to
spell,
be using it as... Okay, ritual
Ritual.
spell. Well then. You all go into a darkened a less populated area of the town, as you do take your 10 minutes to identify what this is. Would you like me to show it to everyone or just you two?
That's up to Kale.
Just Kalen.
You us two for the minute.
Okay. Let's see.
You keeping secrets from us?
Yep.
So, Kale,
Yes.
you open the
Understand
jar
that.
as you see the glowing orb of golden light float out and onto your palm. It's still floating, while above your palm. And you pull out the black pearl of power and start ritual casting. Identify. Freaky skull. At the end of your ritual casting, this is what it is. Where is it? Freaky skull. Freaky skull and
Donkey
ghost.
the bone.
You should see it in your journal.
Even if it's a useful item, we're not gonna use it or anything. Well, when
It
does
should be
use
in.
but-
Actually, let me just move that out of there into the magic items tab. Oop. So, do you all see it? Well, do both of you see it?
Where is it again?
It
Here
should.
is.
Yes.
What's the name?
Should be in the summer's warmth.
Okay.
You go.
Oh, that sucks.
Oh, that sucks.
Dang, dang, ghost. That's harsh. Again,
What's up,
twice.
buddy?
Freaky,
Alright.
do you see it?
Wiki.
Freaky?
I've been
You're
muted
muted.
this entire time.
Why do you do this?
Because I use toggle mute, and these sessions are at 2 in the morning, so I'm always, like, leaky-brained when we have them. I'm literally drinking coffee with sugar and no cream in it, and it's the last, like, cured cup of coffee I have, because I've not bought coffee in 2 weeks, reasons. Anyway. Yeah, I see it. I see the item. That's a useful item. It's a helpful item.
Okay.
I love the dichotomy of that. Like, Ghost just looks at it and almost instantly says, "Oh, that sucks," and then Freaky looks at it and then like a minute later is like, "Oh, that's a useful item."
It is.
I have no idea what it is, but that sounds good.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
It will save our lives, I guarantee.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Gail's just gonna explain what it does to the burra and
To the burra.
to the burra.
Freaky, I trust your word more than I should, really.
Okay.
Giant the burra.
And then Gail's just gonna say like, I know this is the only thing that, well, it's sentiment. It's a sentimental thing that you have from Kendrick, but I think it might be useful when we if we use it for the party. Do you agree?
I mean, I was just gonna make sure it wasn't like a key to some ancient tomb of death or something before I wanted to reveal it to anyone. As it stands, yes, it's something I'll be useful for everyone. But remember, we are borrowing it. It's not ours.
Yes. Well, you could hold it then.
Yeah. Thank you kindly.
Now for
Now
the
to
shopping
sell this
situation.
pearl.
Don't use.
Yeah, but since it is going to be used for the party, should it be revealed?
Yeah, we
I'm
can.
asking Burrow or Freaky.
Yeah, we can. Because
Okay.
Burrow's gonna tell everyone about it when we get back together.
Alrighty. So I'm guessing that is 10 minutes of your hour. Is there anything else you want to do? Both of you?
Kale's just gonna say like, so about the shopping thing and the lack of money I have,
I got a
might
little
be
bit of
able
money.
to. What?
I got some money, and there's something I was thinking about that might be interesting. You ever heard of Sparker's Lad?
Have I ever heard of Sparker's Lad?
I mean,
Of what?
Sparkers are technically something Freaky made up, but it's something that makes very perfect sense within D&D world. Alchemist fire is expensive. Bottles of oil are cheap. The problem with a bottle of oil is after you throw it, the enemy's covered in oil, but it's not on fire. You gotta do that in a separate thing. So here's what you do. You mix a tiny amount of alchemist fire in a bottle of oil, like 1/5 of a bottle of alchemist fire into a bottle of oil, so that the oil ignites instantly when it shatters on something. That's called a sparker. It's a way to turn one alchemist fire into 5 smaller ones, technically. It's cheapo alchemist fire. Something mercs would
Oh,
use.
that reminds me. Kale's gonna say like, I guess, but I might have to be more selective on who I sell to, so that the towns don't go on fire because people are crazy here.
Well,
But that reminds me though, I
they-
need to sell.
Not many people that sell them. Usually you make them, you buy a bit of alchemist fire, and you buy some vials of oil, and if you got the right equipment, alchemists have it, the equipment you need. I've got some brewer's tools that might work. You can use those, distribute some of the alchemist fire into the little vials of oil, seal them up again, and when you throw them at something, they go off. Picked it up from the last down south.
Right. Trips down south.
I would say you can make that, but unfortunately you would need alchemist tools to,
Yeah.
you know.
Burrow's
Get that
never
done.
made them, she only knows they exist.
So that's a freaky thing, right? That's not an actual thing?
It's a freaky thing that uses completely vanilla, normal things in a way that a human being could actually just kind of think of while they're sitting on the toilet.
Thumbs up.
Yeah.
Alright.
Human beings can think of a lot of things while sitting on the toilet.
Yeah.
True.
This is
Said
definitely
earlier.
something like someone with alchemist supplies proficiency, or like some mercenary that's thinking, man, alchemist fire would be useful, but it's expensive, is sitting there taking a shit and thinks about.
God, what should I do?
Anyway, can I get some chalk? Can I get 10 pieces of chalk? Which I think are a copper piece each, so can I spend a silver on chalk?
Either way, you two, is there anything you want to do within the 15 minutes of your hour?
Can I spend
Kale is. Oh, you go on.
can I spend a silver on chalk?
Sure. You can easily find that.
Nice. It's important, guys, I
Is there
promise.
like a magic? Was there like a magic shop?
Yeah, I
around?
know what you're going for. I think.
Is there like a magic shop around here in East Haven?
You don't know if there's a magic shop. There is a library.
Yeah, I want to sell my detect magic scroll. Maybe over to the rangers or the speakers. I don't.
Up to you where you want to sell it to. There's a library. There's the rangers. There's the leaders of the town. Depends on you.
Also,
Aw.
Burr, I'd like to buy a tankard, because she has a cask of good mead, but nothing to drink it out of.
All right, you can buy an empty tankard for like a silver for
Oh.
your size.
Oh, for my size, I was just buying a regular one, because a tankard's like a pint, which is actually
It's like a
lot.
copper.
It's 2 copper for a tankard. I mean, I can buy.
Well, I'm
would you-
saying it's a copper, so it's a cup now.
Well, okay. If you'd like, I could
I
buy
get to stay a
If you'd
single
like,
copper. Whoop
if
you
you-
fucking do.
if you'd like, I could buy a Stein. If you'd like, I could buy a Stein or a Stein, whatever the
That
fuck
would-
you want to call it.
Yeah, it's 2 copper. My apologies.
There's no entry for a Stein on D&D Beyond. I'd assume it's like 4 copper because it's twice as big as a tankard. Would you
A
like
Stein,
that,
I don't know what that
Monstro?
is, but you can buy a Stein for 4 copper.
It's something Germans drink beer out of on Oktoberfest.
Cool beans.
Oktoberfest.
It's got a sealable lid, so you don't spill your beer while you're drunkenly staggering around.
Alright, other than that, you two, is there anything else before I go on to someone else?
Yeah, I'm probably gonna sell it to the ranger place.
Alright.
Maybe they could use it to detect magic in the forest. I don't.
I'll do what I can.
If you
to-
do, you do. Oh, look at all these axolotl. I mean, as you all, as you head over to the, let's see, what's it called? The Feathered Quiver, the Rangers Guild nearby. Unfortunately, you're not really able to get anyone to assist or sell to. It seems like the Rangers Guild is quite empty at the moment. Most of the
Everyone's dead.
most of the forces or most of the guild members are either out. Well, actually, one guy says this to you, a local, a younger trainee ranger. Unfortunately, everyone's mostly out due to what happened earlier, and I'm practically me and some trainees are the only ones practically here. Unfortunately,
Oh, I see. People die, and suddenly it's a problem, and suddenly commerce is no longer available. Honestly, what kind of town is this East Haven?
This East Haven.
Kind of
The way you
cowards, if
s-
you ask
Oh
me.
my
The way you said that was really
Cowards.
good. Like, William, that was a really good. I want to say like line read, but you weren't reading the line. This East Haven, like the way you said it was great.
very
What kind of town
snooty.
is this East Haven? I that wasn't as good. I don't think.
Yeah, the first time I could like taste the contempt.
Yeah, probably because I didn't go all the way through with it. Like I just repeated the one line.
Note to self: tankard of plenty. Burra can be drunk as shit all the time.
But yeah, Kale. Unfortunately, you are not able to sell your scroll in here due to the lack of people willing to buy.
Maybe in the cluttered pages.
All right. I will say that if they do not allow you to, if they do not want to buy it, then this is your hour of walking through, asking, and looking for someone to sell it.
Really?
I'd say yes. You went from the somewhere around here to go through the streets, to go right there, and then you went back to right
To be
here.
completely fair, their hour started at the town hall, so it probably took some time for them to go to the smithy, and then for him to go to the feathered quiver, and then all the way back to the cluttered pages.
Yeah, so I will say that this would be the end of your hour, Kale. Whatever you're trying to do.
All right.
So, after a bit discouraged from the feathered quiver, you arrive at the 4-story tall brick of make ridden roof tower. By the door, you see a dangling sign that says the cluttered pages, a sign that has like a book below the words and a few pages kind of like flying out of that book towards the sky. Inside the placard? Inside the sign, I mean. It seems like they're open. There's lights coming from the windows of the first floor at the very least.
I will go to the librarian and sell it to him.
The librarian.
The librarian.
Librarian.
Okay then. As you enter in, you hear ting 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 ting. Chimes go off as you see some a crystal chimes hung by the door. You
Is the place
see,
empty?
the place is almost empty, except for one person. By the counter, you see a 6 foot tall, white furred, grayish polka dotted, wearing this kind of like elegant wizard robe and hat and spectacles tinted gold. You see this tabaxi, kind of like flipping through a book with a cup of tea by the counter. As you enter in, she looks at you with her bluish eyes and welcome to the cluttered pages. How may I help you?
Yes,
Gee.
I am a mage, a wizard, if you know. I'm here to sell some scrolls. I came here, maybe I thought, because
Hmm.
people
What
here
a
would
weird
be interested in
description,
that.
Mr. Mage Wizard. Show me the scroll, please. I meant, show me the scroll, please.
Khajit, Khajit.
Is this
Ajit, Ajit.
interest again? Is this a love interest again?
Could be.
Who knows?
Okay.
I mean, I
Alright.
kind of doubt it. It does. It's tabaxi, not anything with scales, so I don't think you.
Well,
Alright, fuck
here's
you.
the thing. If you're smooth enough, any NPC could be a love interest.
I roll to seduce my chair.
It's
I cast
Any
awakening on my
NPC, does that
chair,
count my
and then I
parent?
roll to seduce it.
Don't, guys, please.
it,
No.
it does, but would you want to go down that path, Oedipus?
Please
No.
don't.
You
God.
underestimate my power.
You underestimate my horniness.
I'm gonna mute.
No.
Foxtrots, just look at
Oh,
the
that's-
axolotls.
That's like the one meme I posted. The DM getting tired of horny bards, so he starts making glory hole mimics.
Uh, excuse me? Anyways, everyone.
Yeah, it's a detect magic spell.
She
Learned
kinda
this
like she kind of like puts her hand up as you start explaining. She opens this. She looks at the scroll and her eyes start to glow this like shiny blue, and then she blinks again.
Arcane apotheosis.
I am guessing that you want to sell this to myself, to me, Mr. Mage Wizard.
I feel like her and Snake Witch would get along really well. Or kill each other.
Drinks.
The two just cattily condescend to one another until one of them accidentally pushes a button, and then the two of them level at town, trying to murder each other.
Yes.
Goes.
yeah, I'm here. I'm here.
She asks you if you want to sell this to her.
Kel's like while he's explaining, he's probably gonna like kneel down to go to the like table level of it to explain the incantations in the scroll, and he just like
You do not
yes,
have. You do not have to explain anything. I've already looked through it. I know what it is and what it does. I don't need some Mr. Wizard Mage explaining things to me.
that was rude. Okay. Yes. I am selling that.
Well, if someone does not want to introduce themselves respectfully, then why should I respect them?
That's a good point. My name is Kale Morcana.
Well then, Kale Morcana. I am
Morcana.
Sapphire. She kind of
Why
like
does
she kind of
everyone
like
have gem names here?
she kind of like twitches her eye as you correct her. Pleasure to meet you. Unfortunately, Kale. Ah, this. hmm, Let's see. This is but a small library. This is no magic shop. If you are willing to sell this, I may able to buy it, but it will not be at your preferred. It would not be at the preferred price, unfortunately. Unfortunately, Kale.
Unfortunate.
Fjord.
Fine.
Kachi.
Well,
Hachi.
all right. Well, that's fine.
I'm
I
willing.
will go.
You're not interested to even know the price? How rude.
I mean, all right. I'm sorry. I'm kind of nervous right now. That's
What?
Ghost
Trots,
talking.
you made
That's
him
Ghost talking.
nervous. That's amazing. You're doing great.
What?
You're making
It's my
Ghost
first time
nervous.
doing something like this. I'm a little nervous.
Like you're doing it. You're role playing this catty cat mage so well. You're making Ghost nervous. It's
I love it.
amazing.
I love it.
This is a good
Okay.
thing. This is a good
Dude.
thing.
No, we're
Why are
telling
you
you like
doing
you're
this?
doing really well. Keep going, keep going.
Okay. Thanks. Alright. So I would place this at, I would say, 50 gold pieces. Is that not up to par with what you want? Or you wanted to leave so earnestly, Kale?
15. I'm sorry.
50. Please, clean your ears when I speak.
All right, motherfucker. Um. Kale's just gonna say,
That's one of your takebacks for the day.
sadly, I made this thing for 50 gold just for the specific paper.
That is truly unfortunate. If you find someone better who can buy it from your hands, I hope you find them. Kale.
Yeah.
Thank you. Sapphire, I will come back here maybe.
Hold on, Kale.
Okay, god damn it, I can't leave!
You say that you are a wizard mage of some kind?
Wizard main man.
What can Kajik, what can you do? She raises an eyebrow.
Well, it's good that you say that. Here, I've been working on something. He pulls out his like a wizard book. I have many spells here. I can cast to the level of Tiny Haunt and Tidal Wave, if you know what that is. I've actually made some like designs to my spellbook itself. It is actually, fun fact, it is actually somewhat conscious. I can make it somewhat conscious. I'm still working on that. It's still vividly. I'm trying to know
As
consciousness as
I don't know.
finish
If this is-
explaining and look
Yeah.
at her, she has a very obvious frown and she's just drinking her tea.
Did you guys hear me smack my table?
No, but
Kale.
I don't know if it's like real
Hello?
ghost nervousness making that happen, or if you were like role playing the excitement of Kale talking about how he's imbued consciousness into his spellbook. That was actually really good.
Kale. Morticana. What you've explained is quite poultry at the very least, but you seem interesting at the bare minimum. I'm willing to sell that. I am willing to buy that scroll from you for, I would say, 100 gold pieces. As long as we can stay a little connected. Are you interested?
Jesus Christ.
Don't worry, Ghost, this doesn't mean what you think it means.
I know,
Wizards
but
make
I'm
friends
bad
out of
at
wizards.
this.
No, this is good.
I'm
This is
bad
good.
at-
You've proven yourself as a wizard.
Yeah, this is maybe a business partner, maybe, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
trying to add you
Kale's
to the
gonna
circle.
say, That is the price I'm hoping for. Yes, sure.
She kind of like, well then, as long as you come back, I might have a little something for you. Something that you might even be interested, Kale.
Freaky,
She
is
kind of
that
like,
also not what I'm thinking about?
she kind of like
Should
goes
be.
under the counter and pulls out a small sack of 100 gold pieces. And she pulls out a fluffy paw for the scroll.
Freaky.
Yeah, all's well.
Do you give her the
Alright.
scroll?
Yeah.
She grabs it and kind of like,
Take the gold and run.
she kind of like
Don't give her the
puts
scroll.
it in the dark. She kind of like stuffs it in her sleeve. Well then, Kale, for a proper introduction, I am Sapphire. I am Eyes of Sapphire. I hope we can meet once again, as you do seem poetry at the very least, but shows some earnest, or whatever that may be.
Yeah. Yeah.
If you are willing to
I
work for me,
I will. Oh,
I
what
hope
was
we
that?
meet. I hope we meet again.
I am going to go back here later on.
Well then, she kind of like gives like a bored nod as she sips her tea. Well then,
This
Kale,
is the accountant situation again.
do you head on out?
Yes,
Oh,
run.
the accountant. The
Alrighty.
He
As you
runs
exit out
down.
here,
I'm gonna say like I did that rather poorly as a DM. I thought that Ghost was just being like, yeah, I want to have some fun, and then I kind of tried to brush through that a little bit, and I didn't realize his intentions until after he was like, no, that's not what I'm doing.
Don't
But
worry.
it had
At
already
least we
Oh.
happened
got
at that
12.
point, so
At least
alrighty.
we got 12 damage of 12 scotching damage. That's all I
Yeah,
ask.
it's not my fault that she fucked me.
Alright,
That-
everyone, let's
that's like-
continue.
That's the reverse of it's not my fault I'm not popular.
Kale, you finish talking to Eyes of Sapphire and exit out of the cluttered pages with your money and a connection with a tabaxi woman. Well then, as you
Another
finish your
tabaxi
hour,
woman.
apparently, as you finish your hour, Simon, what are you doing? For you are the final. Actually, Simon, as you enter in the White Lady Inn,
Mhm.
you see a familiar face by the bar. Kitten, drinking juice.
Oh. Alright. So this is where you've been.
Yep. I don't
Alright.
really like dealing with guards all that much. And I figured it would be boring, so I just came here. And Kitten will uh
Your sneeze.
Bless you.
will flip the book over to show you the illustration of the guy who exploded.
Yeah. Nice. Still need to find a way to make sure they don't explode when they die. I need the bodies. But I know I got something I have to do. When you're done, just go able to go in an hour. We got something cool to do. Basically going to
Yeah.
Jasuwas. Basically we're going to do this again. But don't worry. I need to examine something. Yeah, we are back.
My baby.
As you see him carrying a gun up to the stairs. If you know what a gun is, you probably think you're gonna go murder someone, but you don't.
Alrighty then.
Kitten
Simon.
Kitten probably recognizes it as Orion's.
She
Yeah,
would,
like
yeah.
Ryan's gun is
Finish his.
fairly distinguishable from normal guns. He's customized it to his own design.
Mhm.
He must have mugged Orion. It was only a matter of time, I guess. And Kitten just goes back to her orange juice.
So, what kind of room are you going to be renting, Simon? A modest, regular, or luxury room?
Well, let me see. How much are each of them?
5 CP for modest, 2 for regular, and 1 gold piece for luxury.
I'll go luxury then.
All
Have
right.
some have a good room while I'm doing some while I'm making war weapons.
You get the second nicest room because Kitten bought the nicest room.
That is true. You get one of the 2 luxury rooms in this establishment, as it is a spacious. There's a king size bed. There's a few candles that are unlit and ready to be used. They're scented, obviously. Sheets cleaned, curtains clean, bathroom clean, everything's clean, and there is a mint on the pillow.
Nice. Alright, basically I'm gonna take this gun apart, I'm gonna examine it, and then I'm gonna write it down in the blueprint, and then I'm gonna put an attachment to it. And that's my plan.
All right.
Hopefully,
If you want,
hopefully they get it done in an hour.
if you want to disassemble it, I'd like please roll a tinkerer's tools check.
Alright. Let's see. Will I
You
blow this up?
crunch a screw and
Possibly.
Orion feels a sharp pain in his spine from across town.
So what do I use? What do I use to activate? Intelligence.
It would be
Charisma?
intelligence.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought that
That-
was Tinker Tools check, and I was gonna be so happy.
No. I'm.
Oh, thank God. Okay.
All right, Simon.
One below. It's one
Almost.
below.
Simon, you easily take it apart without messing anything up, and you make sure that the pieces are placed in a organized manner to not lose or place anything. What do you do with the disassembled tinker? With the disassembled gun of Orion?
I'm gonna examine them. I'm gonna try and figure out what they do, and then write them down in my notes on the blueprint.
All right, Orion, please explain. Since he rolled a 20, the mechanism should be quite distinguishable and noticed based on the 20 check. How does your gun work, fire, and reload?
It is a simple musket. It has been modified so that reloading it and other things are a little bit smoother and quicker. So it might have a brake function, and unlike a usual musket, but I'm not too sure if that would work. Freaky?
Freaky's BRB right now.
BRB.
It could work. Technically, you would just have to have the. It's just that the part that breaks couldn't be the back. Like it would have to be like a little bit far forward. Like like if you like most break action is like here's the here's the trigger with the back thing, and then here's where it breaks right here, and then you snap that up to get it normal like that. It would have to be a little further down, so it would have to be like this little extra area, and then it would have to break up here, because with the way powder guns work, you'd have to shove the gunpowder down there, and then the ball, instead of having to shove it all the way through the barrel.
Yeah. So it would
and then snap it shut.
So it would be break action to be a little, so it's a little faster to reload. And yeah, it's the muskets fire through a hammer, right?
It's the same way. Yeah, basically there's a
There's a
it's
hammer
it's
striking.
flintlock. It's flintlock. So basically, on the hammer there's a little piece of flint, and there's this little nub on the side that the hammer hits. And in the middle of the nub is like a piece of metal, I believe, like a piece of steel or a piece of copper. And every shot you do, like it goes through that, and the impact causes the sparks that light up the gunpowder that cause the bullet to go. And you have to replace that every single shot, I believe.
Mm.
Unless you have the powder well, which is basically you have a tray, and there's gunpowder on the side. There's a tray on the side of the gun, and that there's a little hole, and that tray and the little hole leads to the inside of the gun. So like if you have a spark on that tray, it goes into the gun, and then that sets it off.
I think he might have that to increase efficiency. So it's been modified a lot, mostly just to increase efficiency and reload time, and a few things done to the barrel to make it so it is a little more accurate. But Orion's gonna be working on another model which will actually be properly accurate.
Hmm. Guns.
Yes.
Alright. I'm not gonna write all of that down because I'm not speed typer.
Yeah, write
The
that down in a
modified
paper or
musket
something.
for to explain gunner feet.
What?
Alright.
Write that down on paper. How to build a gun. Build a gun. Then your mom just finds the.
Orion, have you explained what your gun did? I meant to.
Yes, more or less. Yeah.
Okay. Righty
Alright.
then. So
Say that.
you know that. What do you do? What do you do after?
Well, I take off the attachment that someone gave to Leonie's bow and modified it a bit. It creates so the shape
Righty.
isn't a straight arrow this time, but more of a lounge to match the bullets. Now it has
Hmm.
some, but also get some more flammable. Also be flammable, so gun to be more like gunpowder.
Hmm.
So he's basically making
Alrighty then.
the repeating shot for my musket instead of the bow.
Yes.
Alrighty.
So
I
plus
would
one
say
musket with
since
infinite ammo.
you're yeah,
Yes.
I would say since you're attaching this onto the gun itself to integrate it within the mechanism, I would say I would need another Tinker's tool check to see if we can properly organize and put it in the gun itself. If you want,
Alright,
if you have deemed inspiration or any proficiency or
here we
anything you can
go.
think of to help with this check, it's up to you.
Honestly, I would just like if it was the Smith, I'd just say I shove a big ass crystal down the barrel.
Well, Simon's mom, you'll find. So he's gonna try.
Go ahead.
Please
I
don't pick
think
me.
I'm.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
I think I miscooked something. Hold on. I think I miscooked something.
Was it
No, no,
also
no, no,
just
no,
like a
no.
crystal?
No. It's a 17. Let's
No,
keep that
Is
no,
it?
17.
no.
Oh yeah, it is a 17. It is a 17.
all
I thought
right.
I still had it as never mind.
So with a 17, it does take you a little bit to adjust the parts and make space for your attachment, but at the end, by almost at the end of your hour of doing stuff, you do manage to attach the repeating shot module, I guess, onto the gun.
Simon comes back with a broken gun. You've mutilated my baby!
No, it didn't want to cooperate. There's a difference.
You've mutilated it! It's horrible!
No.
What have you done?
No. Alright, calm down. Stand there for a bit. Let's see if that works. Cock it. Do you feel scared?
Unfortunately, Orion's not here right now. You're still in your
I
room.
know.
Oh.
I know.
Oh, it's a bit. Anyways, Orion. Continue.
Oh yeah.
Not
You
Orion.
mutilated my
Simon.
baby!
I've done it. I need a target to test this on. Which one won't make me pay the much, and which one will make me pay the less money?
There's a basket of fruits.
Alright. Let's test it out on the fruits.
It goes
Let me
through the
put in
fruit.
the musket. Let me put in the musket because I don't have it right now. Musket.
It's... Oh god. I should decrease the range of the musket. It should not have a 120 or 480 range.
So this puts the +1, so this would be a +1 musket.
Why would you decrease the range of the musket?
Because the muskets, from what Freaky was talking about, muskets are infamously inaccurate, and although Orion's modified his to be more accurate, it wouldn't be quite as good as like his other guns he will make in the future.
I mean, if it's the stats that you got, then that's the stats of it.
Alright.
I mean, that's the gunslinger musket. The regular musket is only like 40-120. So you have literally a 3 times range on that thing.
Yeah, Orion modified the shit out of it.
A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3, 4.
Dang.
21.
So you aim at the basket of fruits, roll the damage, and with an 11,
D12.
you fire the musket, and you look at the damage as you see the basket of fruit completely pulverized. Fruit juices in chunks on the counter. The basket is, with that 21, mostly unharmed. So yeah,
Didn't?
accurate, and it works.
Oh, sorry about that. First coffee in weeks.
After a few seconds goes by, you hear heavy footsteps, and then, is everything all right in there? I heard a loud bang.
Sorry, I just
yes,
nutted
everything's
so
all-
hard the ceiling blew off.
It's alright, everything's alright. I was just,
Sounds
Throwing
like you're
some
trying to
fruits.
hide a murder.
Roll a persuasion check, Simon.
I just dropped the fruits. It's alright.
Roll a persuasion check, Simon, as you tell him to that everything's fine,
One.
nothing happened.
That one.
I clicked it. Why didn't you do anything? Oh,
That's Kale. That's Kale.
Kale.
Oh, god damn it, Kale! You wasted the net one.
I took the unlucky thing.
What?
You're
Do you have
welcome.
something to say?
With a 16, you hear a concerned mumble. As long as you didn't break anything in there, I'll trust you. As you hear footsteps getting farther and farther away, as he is not entering in.
Now I need some blankets.
I have infinite ammo now.
Now I need some blankets. Oh, I need some blankets and some wipes. This should be it.
Yeah, easily enough, you can grab some sheets to just wipe off fruit that's everywhere in the room.
You animal.
But oh god, there are no wipe. There is a bathing towel that's been prepared just for you.
Yeah, I'll use
A
that.
fresh.
I mean, I'm sure he has prestidigitation.
Do you, Simon?
I don't think artificers get prestidigitation.
Yeah, they do.
What? How the fuck you say that?
Well, if he doesn't have it, you do manage to clean it up using the fresh lavender scented sheets and bathing towel, and
I have this.
there's nothing left in the
It won't
room.
do anything. It won't do anything.
Artificers get prestidigitation.
Prestidigitation. It's prestidigitation.
It's prestidigitation.
It's not that.
Man,
I know.
Okay,
I know.
I'm pretty sure you guys are messing with me because it's not that hard to say.
I'm not sure if Comical is messing with you, but I'm messing with you.
Okay, now I'm thinking about the fucked implications of repeating shot.
Don't worry about it.
You put it on a ballista.
Oh my god, yes.
I mean, a ballista, I think, takes 3 actions to reload. No, it takes a full action to reload.
It would still create the, it'd still be the loading action. It'd still create a magical bolt for free.
Oh, yeah. That's
And the
right.
same
It
would go
ignores
with-
the loading property. I forgot about that.
And the
And
same
then,
would
oh
go
my
for
god,
a cannon.
Dragon Slayer rounds.
Yeah, I did. That's homebrew, so I didn't want to go into that. But yeah, the explosive harpoon launcher I was planning, and the Dragon Slayer rounds, which are the balancing things. They cost 150 gold each to make.
I would say like it's just normal bullets, or like a normal harpoon or a normal arrow.
But then we
Like,
go
you
to
don't
like
get-
a cannon, which is like a 5d10 ball of death.
Yeah,
Infinite
But
free.
it-
no
it, like,
loading action.
anyways, y'all.
that takes up one of your infusion slots. So,
The reason this bothers me so much is because creation is like a 7th level spell.
Yep.
Carrying on, as you were saying, Boxtrots?
Rules and regulations. Simon, that is unfortunately, after cleaning up the mess that you've made in your private room, this unfortunately is the end of your hour of doing stuff before you have to meet back with
perfect.
everyone.
Perfect. I've made a gun. I've committed a crime, and I've hidden the gun. It's all perfect.
Oh,
I just
and the
feel
bowl
good.
is somewhat scratched up, so I'm guessing you use mending.
Yeah, and now I give it to another person and blame it all. It's all good.
Dang. Well then, Orion, I believe you're the final person who can do anything in this hour of stuff.
Yes. So I'm going to go back to the town hall and see if they have a map of the sewer.
Alrighty. As you arrive back, you are immediately stopped by the guards but as they notice you earlier, of just entering in from Indra, they will ask for permission to see if you're let in. You wait for a sec, and by about it takes longer than expected, but in the 10-minute mark, they arrive. They're free.
Alright.
As you
Holding us such a tight schedule and they arrive late, motherfuckers.
So you arrive back into the office of Daneth Whalen, the town speaker. I am quite busy at this moment. Orion, your name is.
Yes, I apologize. I apologize, sir. But I was wondering if you had any form of map or something of the like for the sewers, so I could get the idea of the layout.
Hmm, the the sewers, you say?
Yes, sir.
I don't believe I don't have a fresh copy on me at this moment, but I do believe. Prudence, Prudence. You hear footsteps getting closer and closer as the door opens. You see a half elven woman in a secretary's uniform, and she has spectacles, and her hair is kind of like tied down to a cross knot onto her back. Uh, yes, sir. Prudence, if you don't mind to show this young man to the storage closet, and please fetch him the old map of the sewers that we used to have. Of course, sir. Mr. Orion, please follow me.
Nod and follow.
So you march along, and as you do, she does not lead you to. She does not lead you to continue through the chambers. She actually leads you outside of um, the town hall, and leads you into a back door to the town hall.
Slightly suspicious, but okay.
As you enter into through this back door, you find yourself in a hallway filled with a few cabinets and a few doors lining the walls, and you enter, and she leads you towards one of the doors. As she opens it, you are. I believe that this is the room that Mr. Whalen is. That Mr. Whalen would like you to enter in. To enter in with me. All right, Mr. Ryan.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right. As you both enter in, she closes the door. You find yourself in this pretty cluttered room filled with metal drawers and stacks of boxes and crates filled with scrolls, parchment, journals, and books. As you see her, kind of like, give me a give me a moment, Ryan. I'll try to find the old chart of the sewers. As you see her starting to file through cabinets, it should be here somewhere. Mr. Ryan, if you don't mind me asking.
Not at all.
What is the value of a human life? A disturbing
No.
question to ask in the middle of a basement.
Probably about $1.50.
No. Oh, that's horrible, William. My goodness.
There's a couple
Anyways,
bucks a month
body
to
can
rent a
get-
maid.
The body can fetch for a lot more, but the life itself is worthless.
Oh, Jesus.
dang. Anyways, what do you think of East Haven so far for the time that you've been here, Mr. Ryan?
Personally, I'm
All right.
for one. Yeah, personally, for one, I'm impressed with the military structure it's maintained throughout this throughout for the winter that's kept going. This eternal winter, or seemingly eternal winter. I would have expected many cities to crumble and their command structure fall to rebellions.
Well, all of that is thanks to Miss Captain Imdra. She is quite an excellent leader, after all.
Mm-hmm.
Filing. Let's see. No, not this map. No. Oh, how about? Hmm. What do you think of Mr. Daneth Whalen, town speaker of East Haven?
I think. What?
The villain from Dishonored guy. What freaky? Why?
He's a good man, doing what he needs to do for his people.
Mm,
That is true.
Foxtrot,
He
are you
does.
making another love interest?
He does carry a satchel full of blackened feathers. He is quite nice, honestly. Anyway, and she kind of like after saying that statement, she kind of like looks at you for a sec and stops her filing, goes back to filing. Anyway,
Ryan is getting increasingly nervous because he thinks this is a trap now.
I feel like
here
I'm
you
being
go.
assessed for murder.
In this tube should be the olden map that the construction team that set up the sewers a few decades ago should be on. Here you go. It's a bit
Thank you, ma'am.
dusty though. Well then,
Uh,
Mr. Orion, you're welcome.
okay. I'll. May I look through them here, or should I go elsewhere to look through them?
I would say make sure the public does not look through them as they are private.
Ma'am.
It is a private map. Please be careful, Mr. Orion.
Yes, ma'am.
Well then, thank you for helping out the town of East Haven. I do hope your mission goes throughout without worry. She smiled.
As do I.
Well then, I will. Let me lead you outside. As
Thank you.
again, she does lead you through the back door, not continuing through the chamber. As the both of you are now outside, she gives a proper nod and goes back in.
All right. In that case, I will go and rent a room in the inn. Fuck, I can't remember the name.
The White Lady Inn.
The White Lady Inn. Yes.
Right, easily enough. What room do you buy? Well,
I will buy.
rent.
I will rent a mediocre room.
A modest room. Well, is it modest or regular?
Which one's cheaper?
The modest is 5 copper pieces.
Mediocre.
I'll get the modest room.
Alrighty. So you find as you enter in as they give you a sort of old and honestly not well taken care of key, you find yourself in a pretty interesting room. There's literally only a bed and a small round table and a stool and a small candle on that round table.
Good enough for me. I'll start studying the map, and the first thing I'm gonna look for is anywhere that has like any possible loose ends, like any corridors that are that don't lead anywhere. Anything that people could use to hide something.
Well then, roll me an investigation check, Orion, as you look through this pretty intricate looking map. The parchment has slightly yellowed. The edges are a bit worn and cut, but the map itself, the chart, it is quite intricate, well designed for efficiency and price. It's pretty, efficient. And this map itself shows that efficiency.
All right. So investigation. 12.
The 12, you do find a few dead ends that either lead to, into the forest or into Lac de Nagier. But unfortunately, you don't really find anything that's suspicious or anything that can be used as a hiding place. Most of the dead ends are either, going into the river itself or into the forest.
Okay. The next thing I'm gonna look for is choke points and hide and stuff like so choke points and places where you can get a tactical advantage if you lead someone there.
Alrighty.
So basically, just choke points.
I'd say with your 12 in investigation, you do find multiple choke points, multiple places where if you prepare yourself, it would be a great place to ambush someone.
All right. And then I will try and memorize every detail of this map in the time I have left.
With the
As
rest of
much
your
of it
time,
as I can.
you start to look through the map, and it is a large and intricate, well-woven map. It is quite organized, but it is going to be really hard to remember unless you have photographic memory.
Should have taken that key mine feat.
But yeah, you to the best of your abilities, you are able to look into and find, find the patterns and the roads of this map.
I'm primarily trying to make sure I know that I'm trying to make sure that I can get to any choke points or anywhere I can get a tactical advantage from almost anywhere in the sewers. So I guess the first thing I'd do is trace it. No.
You'd write on a government official map.
Oh, hell no. Like, get my own piece of paper.
Oh, you do. All right, you trace it. But oh, by the way, I forgot. Prudence would also say to return the map once you're done using it.
Of course.
Obviously. Right. So you kind of open up the small candle and use that as a source of light to trace the map. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Yeah. With your remaining time, you're able to make a mock of the map. It's not as intricate It's not as intricate or well drawn as the original, but it'll serve its purpose.
All right.
Alrighty. With that done, everyone finishing what they need to do. I'm guessing all of you congregate back into one place. That would be the White Lady Inn.
Something important Burrow must ask about.
Okay.
Probably go to the inn for this. Listen.
Alright.
Me?
So I'm guessing... Oh. So, at the end of the hour, you will finish your doings and your preparedness and your preparation to go into the sewers to find these cultists. You all go back to the White Lady Inn as you all congregate by the bar that kittens drinking juice from.
Yeah, Burrow's like going up to the barkeep, just hand slam on the bar. Listen, myself and my compatriots are about to descend into the sewers to deal with a problem for the city. It's going to be disgusting. We and our clothes are going to be soiled with... Well, you know what that's going to be. Is there a place we can get ourselves and our clothes cleaned very quickly the moment we're out of there?
You see this, this younger-looking human. We can certainly clean them for you if you pay us, but there is
Payment is fine.
there is also a bathing house nearby, if you're interested.
Either will do. It's probably going to be a big order. We'll go to the bathing house just to save you the pain. Thank you very much.
All right, tall lady. Okay.
You have a nice day.
Kind of like goes back to rubbing glasses. Rubbing
can-
glasses.
I can.
It's funny.
Cleaner.
Burra has like a 9 in her reputation in this town, and nobody seems to know her.
Well, she Well, it does seem like he recognizes her, but he is quite flustered for some reason. Big lady.
Flustered.
He's
Yeah.
into that
Mm.
sort of thing.
Apparently.
Yeah.
Burra forgets that
Freaka
she can
doesn't
be
even-
intimidating sometimes.
Freaka doesn't even have to make his characters attractive.
I
People
should.
just flock towards her.
Burra has 12 in charisma, mind you.
Okay.
Which
And Kitten has
is.
17.
Yes, but please note that 14
Oh.
is human perfection, and beyond that is superhuman.
Oh.
Well, 16 is human perfection, and then beyond that is superhuman. But either way, 14 is highest standard.
Nice.
Kane's over
Yeah,
there
like
with
Olympic
glowing
medalists
furs and-
all have 14s
oh.
in their stats.
Excuse me.
Burra, actually, I forgot to tell you the name. It's called the scented honeydew.
Thank you.
No,
kindly.
not honeydew. I'm sorry. No, not a honeydew. Honeysuckle. Honeysuckle.
Oh God!
My bad.
It's not the honeysuckle. Thank you kindly. And she's like marching out the
y-
door.
Yeah, all right. Continues to like rub glass.
Clear over Burra's head, all of that. Dense. Dense as stone.
Dense. Very dense.
Yeah, pretty obvious that this guy is flustered
Yep.
by your presence, Burra.
Boxtrot's got like a list of like, alright, love interests for the characters.
Yeah. This session has been full of love interest.
It's fine, let it be. It's fine.
Okay.
We're actually
Sound like
making.
I'm.
Someone's
Thankfully,
Okay.
thankfully Orion has the social skills of a gnat, so
To
Hey,
be fair,
at least this time,
To
it's
be
not
fair.
just focused on me.
our characters are making like names for themselves, so now people are thinking about them.
Yeah, Kale actually has a 4 in this town. Surprisingly.
Honeyduckle.
Honeyduckle.
So, Burra, what you do?
Burr's going over to the bathhouse. Is gonna do the
Alright,
same
let me-
thing with the hand slam on the counter. I have a job
Alright,
for
his-
you.
You see, running the counter is this tall, high-standing, chin up, back straight, suited elf with a monocle.
the fuck do you want, bitch?
I have a job for you, and you look like the perfect man for it.
Welcome to the scented honeysuckle. And what is this job you're talking about?
Myself and my associates are about to do a bit of work for the city that requires trudging through the sewers. Ourselves and our clothes are going to be borderline ruined, possibly completely ruined. We need... Yes, we're going to need basically a team at the ready for when we emerge, because it's going to be absolutely awful.
Well then, that can certainly be arranged with the right coin, Miss Burra the Giant.
Yes, the coin can be arranged. I was merely asking,
Alright.
can you do it for
How-
a team of 5
How
people?
many set of clothes will we be fixing?
5 sets of clothing. Some of them are fine clothing. Some are complex robes.
And I will take in account of your size as well.
Acceptable.
I will say a deep cleaning and treatment of your clothes will go about 20 gold pieces for all of them.
Alright, well, let me go inform everyone of that.
Right.
Alright, good. Thank you very much.
Good evening, Spura.
Good evening to you as well. Marches back out. Back into the bar. Alright, everyone. We need to begin collections. It'll be 20 gold to get us and our clothes cleaned after we get out of the sewers, because I am not going to be covered in shit again.
Kitten
For any
just
longer than I need
withdraws
to.
two. Kitten just withdraws 2 platinum and places them on the table.
I'm not even gonna fucking question that. Just takes the platinum and starts marching back.
Alright,
Sounds
and I'm
like-
guessing you paid it?
Puts the 2 platinum plus 2 gold on the table. The payment plus tip because we really want you on standby. It's gonna be a few hours, so you don't have to stand the whole time. Just have someone ready about 4 hours from now.
Oh, do not worry. We will have it prepared for such a immediate payment. Well then, pleasure doing business with you, Miss Burra the Giant.
And to you, thank you very much. Back out again. Birds just going back and forth.
Alrighty. So everyone's congregated, cleaning preparations have been set. The
Yes.
hour does come to a close as you all find yourselves congregated back in the White Lady Inn.
I love
Sure.
doing stupid shit like that. Quick, everyone, let's burn obscene amounts of gold on cleanliness.
Right, Ryan will share the choke points and any other places where we could gain a tactical advantage or a place where we could set up an ambush.
I bought chalk, a crowbar, and a whetstone. The chalk and the crowbar are the more important parts. We can mark places we bend down so we don't get lost and pry things open if we need to.
I've memorized as much of this map as I can, but get a good look. I also returned the original map. It is my copy.
Alright.
I might be stupid and have gotten a second crowbar. No, I'm not. Okay. Alright. Everyone feel like we're ready?
Oh yeah, I've goggles
got-
at night. That's it.
Oh, that's great. We're going to the sewers and Burr's gonna have a lantern lit.
Someone light a match! The entire city is destroyed.
Maybe we should get a canary.
Dang. Well then, unless there's anything else you all want to do by the end of this hour, I'm guessing we head over towards the purple leaf apothecary.
If everyone's ready.
Sure,
What?
sure.
Yes.
Righty. So, you all gather your things and head out down the street towards the purple leaf apothecary. Let me just put this to front. So, as you arrive and turn the corner into the alleyway, you see, standing by what seems to look like, a barred off, like a what's it called again? Like a iron bar door. Iron bar door? No, like a barred off
A
Called?
barred trapdoor.
not a trap door. It's like what are those doors that use iron bars instead of anything else?
Jail
What are
doors.
they called again?
A cell door?
J-
Like a grate or something.
Like a
portcullis?
Oh, okay.
Either way.
Is it like a gate that lifts up and down made of bars that slots into the ground?
Yes,
Yeah,
yes.
that is-
That's what I'm thinking of.
That is a portcullis, yes.
Yeah. All right. So you do see this portcullis, but portcullis that's kind of like somewhat embedded into the ground, but it's in somewhat of an angle. And you see two guards by the portcullis in the ground. They wave at you, and they wave towards you to come closer, or get over here, I suppose. And as you do, you see on the ground what seems to look like a set of stairs leading downwards, blocked by a portcullis. Oh no. Well then, are you all ready to head in? All of you.
Burrow takes out her fucking lantern, lights it, puts it on the belt. Yes. Yes, I am.
Puts on his goggles. Yes, sir.
Right. Alrighty then. Before you head in, the the speaker forgot to hand this over towards you both. Hand this over. He pulls out a scroll from his satchel and hands it to you, Burra.
Thank you.
This is a official certificate to show that you are allowed to be down there. So if there are any, because there are a few guards by the other exits of the sewer. So if you want to be let out, or if you are, to be asked to show your confirmation to be allowed down here, you're to show this.
Fair enough.
All right. You see the guard gonna like pull out a ring of keys and lean down towards the portcullis and opens the lock and opens the heavy, pulls open the heavy portcullis, kind of snaps it, and kind of like puts the lock on it on top to have it fixed. All right. I wish all of you the best of luck down there.
Any idea what we might encounter down there?
What was that?
Any idea what we might encounter down there? Down the ooze problem, other kinds of
There has been a giant rat problem that's been moving around, but they're not much of an issue. If you are seasoned adventurers, as we've heard, that's about it. Nothing too drastic down there.
Why do I have the
Monsters that live in
strangest
the sewers are usually like
diseased
OTO slimes.
giant rats as well?
Oh, you continue. We're talking.
Why do I have the strangest feeling there's going to be a mixture of rust and shit in my blood by the end of this?
Because there is. Sewers are a nasty place.
No, yeah, and there might, if we do find signs of Frostodie, there might also be cultists. There might also be those dwarves that are hiding here.
The doctor informs Ernie that his testicle cannot be reattached.
So yeah, whenever we get to one of those ambush spots, or whenever we're about to, Orion's going to notify the party and make sure we go in carefully.
Alrighty.
Because it could be a trap. I don't know. I might be overthinking this.
I will say, if you do arrive in what seems to look like a good ambush point or a good place to jump someone if they were to cross, I will say that none of you will have surprise. None of you will have the surprise condition if something does come.
Basically, we've been informed of choke points and ambush spots beforehand, so we're on alert to begin with, yeah.
So during any known choke points, based on the map, you will not be surprised.
We could try to check for, like, I don't know, did Orion... We could like check for imperfect things where it's like anytime we reach a choke point, you roll d20. If it's a nat 1, you still get ambushed. I don't know.
I would say since he used his whole hour to do this,
Yeah.
y'all are basically immune to sneak attacks.
That's fine.
Well, ambushes.
Yeah, I don't know why I was putting extra English on it. Freaky was just like, I know Boxtrots really loves, like, ambush encounters.
Apparently, I guess.
We know you love them.
Who doesn't?
It's true.
So all of you.
I like them.
You all, one by one, start to climb down the stairwell and enter a darkened hallway that's starting to get colder and colder, and you see the ice starting to creep up, covering the walls, the ceilings, and the floor. As you arrive at the end of the stairwell, you find a set of ladders going deeper down. Well, a ladder going deeper down into the sewer.
In the deep down.
So, who wants to place your bets? Is the ladder gonna snap under me?
There is
Yes.
a ladder, isn't it? Didn't he say it was stairs?
When going down, you go through a set of stairs, and then at the end, there's a set of ladder. There's a ladder heading deeper down.
We all go down, and then it's only Burra. I whisper to the rest of the party, I'll bet a gold that it holds.
So
No,
Burrow, go
thank you.
first.
I only make bets if I know I'll win.
Dang.
Fair enough. Anyone else?
I bet 1 copyright.
Ah, you're a pussy.
Okay.
I'm a betting man.
Oh, that's hilarious.
Alrighty, so Burra, you're first to head on down.
Yep.
Head on down.
She uses the ladder.
Alrighty.
So does anyone get a bet against Orion?
Nope.
7 gold that it will break.
Weapon of warning. First thing there. Antimatter rifle of warning.
Oh,
How much gold did Orion put in?
You know what? I'll match Simon's bet. Fuck it, I'm going
Goddamn.
I'm going big.
So we have 47 gold in total. What is Orion betting for?
That it's going to hold.
Okay. What is Simon betting for?
I
it'll
have
break.
no idea.
Okay, I'm betting it'll break.
I
Bob
forgot to
Strauss, I'm
pay
gonna give you an
attention,
extra
so-
7 gold to make it break.
I forgot to pay
Okay.
attention, so I do not know what we're betting on.
If the ladder will shatter
so
under
Orion's
Burrow's
betting
weight.
that it's going to. Orion's betting that it's going to hold, and apparently you two are betting that it's going to break.
Burrow's
What?
like
Sabotage
watching you all doing this, like, you all are fucking idiots.
Hey, we gotta keep the atmosphere light here. Otherwise, we're gonna be fucking depressed.
Alright.
Oh no! I
I'm
just want some.
already
Oh no! I just
depressed.
want money.
Alright, Burra, do you
Oh,
head
no,
on down after they start betting on you?
Yeah, she'll go ahead.
Apparently.
She'll head on down.
Alrighty then. So you turn around and you start climbing downwards into the darkened sewer with your lantern as your only light source.
Come on.
It seems like
It
the.
breaks.
700
It seems
pounds.
like. Hold on!
Hold.
It seems like the ladder goes down to about 30 feet as you see the ground below shining. You see the ground below due to your shining light. Halfway through, Burra, you hear a creaking metal sound as
Oh, shit.
I need you to make me a deck save.
I mean, Burrow's just
Son of
gonna
a bitch.
Burrow's just gonna let go because she's already at the halfway point. She's 8 feet tall.
That is true.
Yeah.
But you do also know what you're wearing crampons, so as you start to hear the creak and you let go, thankfully the ladder did not break thanks to your quick reaction, Burr.
Just
Yes!
Just bail.
Pay up, bitches.
It's like, I'm 8
So
feet tall.
the winner is Orion.
Why did this happen?
Yeah,
I
it's
lose
7
7 gold.
There you go.
Sorry, guys.
So Burra, as you jump down onto the floor, you find yourself in a familiar in make, the sewers. It seems like it is in the same construction as the Brinshander sewer. There are two walkways on each side of this sewer system, and in the middle, in the middle, there's a 10-foot gap between these two walkways of just running gross, gray, frozen-ish water. Like somewhat frozen water.
Ah, shit.
So the ceiling is about 30 feet high, and the hallway is about 40 feet wide. So, Orion, you are paid diligently with your money as everyone else. Do you all head down? Head down?
Ryan just won a lot of money, didn't he?
Apparently.
He did
I won 27 gold.
47. Oh yeah, 27.
No,
And
27.
remember, I upgraded your gun for free.
Kitten will climb down next.
I also let you get the schematics for it. I would have opted
So,
to keep them
one by
myself
one,
if you wanted to get them out.
due to everyone not being burra size and burra heaviness, everyone gets down quite easily. As you all find yourself in a narrow walkway, only like one person in a row, in a line can, move through this chamber.
All these
One of those
little
choke points.
all these little bits where, like, Burr is so heavy that things snap under and all that. This is all just gonna culminate one day into the Superman world of cardboard speech.
So, who here does not have crampons?
Ah, yes, the infamous World of
I don't
Cardboard
have.
speech, where he gets his ass handed to him less than 20 seconds later.
Yeah.
Wait,
I don't
who
have
here's
crampons.
what?
What do you say?
By the way, the ceiling, the walls, and the floor is completely caked and covered in this thickened ice. So those who are not wearing crampons may be prone to falling. May be prone to getting
Like
pruned.
last time. Maybe prone to getting pruned.
Yep. So Kitten has crampons. Burr, I'm guessing you also have crampons?
Yep.
Orion?
Ryan probably has crampons.
Check your
Should be in
inventory.
Should be in your inventory.
Nope.
Oof. If you do not have crampons, then you will be affected with. If you move more than. Basically, if you move more than 10 feet a turn, you do have to make a dexterity saving throw or fall prone.
Alright.
Orion, what are you doing?
And Kale, how about you?
I still
Yeah, I
have a
forgot
bag of
crampons.
crampons.
Astro forgot crampons existed.
Kale?
I have.
No.
So you do not have crampons. You are also prone to being prone. Simon?
This is my first time as a person knowing what a crampon is.
It's little. It's
So no, I
spikes.
do absolutely not.
Ah,
It spikes on your shoes so you don't fall while going through ice.
Oh, that.
I'll check Leone's sheet to see if she
I
has crampons.
Cold weather gear.
I think she does. I talked to her about them.
Let's see.
Cold weather gear is not the same thing. The cold weather gear is the clothing. Crampons are entirely separate.
Unfortunately, Leone also does not have crampons.
Alright, you four, back up the ladder. Go to the fucking general store, buy crampons.
Look, this is my first time knowing that a thing exists.
We're losing good noodle stars for this.
No,
Alrighty.
you're just gaining
Yeah.
a dumbass star each.
Never been snow here.
That's
So, you all head up. Well, those without crampons head back up through the ladder,
Yeah.
back up the stairs, and.
Kitten goes back up too. She's not waiting down here.
But someone.
Alrighty, so everyone heads back up.
And Burrow hands Orion a silver and please pick me up a handkerchief or something I can wrap my face with, for fuck's sake, and some perfume. So instead hands him a gold, or no, perfume's, how much is perfume? Perfume's a gold. Hands him 2 gold.
A gold.
Okay.
A good. Alright perfume would be like a gold.
Yeah, so hands him a gold and a silver. Can you pick me up 2 handkerchiefs and some perfume, please? I've made a terrible
Alright.
mistake.
Alrighty, so as you all reach the top, you find yourselves at a closed portcullis.
A vial of perfume is 5 gold pieces.
Hot damn.
Dang.
Also, they fucking closed it behind us immediately.
Well, it is closed at the moment, but you do see the guards starting to head out.
Okay,
I'm guessing
okay,
you will call for it.
So they close it behind us, then leave it unattended. Immediately.
And they
Mm-hmm.
bastards aren't even sticking around for us to, like, get out. Like, how long are they expecting us to be down there?
Either way,
East
you
Haven's
do
on
see
the
them
shit list.
starting. You do see them starting to leave your peripheral, while in the portcullis.
Excuse me.
You're back. Kind of both of them
Ian?
runs back. Let me open it for you immediately. Hold on.
Apologies. Turns out we needed some more. We ran into something that should have been expected, but we didn't expect it.
No. This is bullshit, because Burroughs starting to get suspicious of East Haven on the grounds that, well, A, East Haven's already connected to some bullshit happening in Goodmead. 2, we had to talk them into giving us an hour instead of like 10 minutes or 30 minutes of prep time. 3, they close the portcullis behind us immediately. They're up to something officially. This looks so suspicious.
I think them closing the portcullis might have to do with, like, oh, we don't want to leave a avenue of escape if any of the people who are down there.
Yes, but they should
try to-
have people watching that portcullis.
Yeah, no. I was about to say that.
This is now
You see-
sus.
You see them. You see the guard hunching down and starting to unlock the portcullis. And after a second or so, he kind of opens it and locks it into place.
Again, apologies.
I thought you all went down there. What happened? What happened?
Turns out some of us needed some extra gear. For some reason, we didn't expect to be running into that much ice. It's stupid, I know, but...
Kind of like frowns. He kind of like furrows an eyebrow. Both of his eyebrows. Well, not furrows, but he kind of like scrunches his eyebrows.
Yes, I know.
Well, you should find the nearest general shop by that street, so they should have some.
Thank you kindly. And we go over, and I'll get Burr her perfume. And how much are the what crampons?
Let me check.
They're
But
2
if
gold
there's-
each. A set is
thank
2
you.
gold.
Let me
Okay.
double check just in case.
Okay.
Crampons. They're 2 gold. You're right, William. They are 2 gold. Well then, unless so, you all rush to the store and buy the things that y'all forgot to buy.
So I'll get Burr her stuff.
All right. I'm guessing everyone else is still waiting at the entrance. Those who have crampons, so Burr and Kitten.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty.
So, Big Red, what do you think we might find down there? More spiders?
Well, from what I'm seeing, it's probably gonna be more spiders or just a lot of ice and shit.
Probably
she
a mage or two.
She didn't.
You think?
No idea.
I'm sorry, go ahead.
She didn't climb back up the ladder. Remember, it almost died last time.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Do you think we're gonna find these cult people?
One moment, Fruity's doing a thing. Maybe, not quite sure.
Because last time, I don't know if this might be the right entrance. We might have to wander around a bit. Because in the big town, Bryn Shander, we knew which entrance to go in, and that's how we got led through. We don't know if this is the right entrance.
Oh, we're definitely gonna be wandering around for a bit.
That's gonna be fun.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, it was sarcasm. I don't know if you got that.
Everything smells like shit and pain down here. I'm in no mood for sarcasm.
I guess that's fair. I'm sorry.
It's alright, Captain.
Tell you what.
Do you
When
like
we get
Echo
out of here-
Burrow?
I'm sorry?
Do you all like Echo Burrow?
Tell you what, Big Red. When we get out of here, I'm gonna go to where the hunter people are, and I'm gonna get you a nice big deer, moose, something. I'm gonna get you a big chunk of meat.
Well, that's very nice, Captain. But I don't know if I'm ever going to want to eat again after this.
Trust me, Burra. Hunger will make you.
For them.
If we keep you in a room long enough, the starvation will make you eat.
Yeah.
Oh. Well then, everyone. You all buy the things you need, and I'm guessing everyone buys a crampon.
A
Right?
set of crampons, hopefully.
No, just one.
Just one crampon for one shoe.
It's
We're
half
just
as
hopping
effective.
around.
It's half price.
Right. So who's paying?
I think everyone's
It's-
buying their own.
All right. So I'll remove 2 gold from Leone's sheet to add a crampon.
Buy 1 crampon for the price of 2 and get the second absolutely free.
Nice.
That's a steal.
The crampons are overpriced.
Probably.
Alrighty then. So you finish your buying of the crampons, and you all head on down. Those who now have crampons and handkerchiefs and perfume. Good perfume.
We're taking crampons this ice.
Burr's just like fucking spraying the perfume over it and just covering, like tying it over her fucking mouth. Just, alright. That's like 20% better.
Righty then. So you find yourselves the bottom, well, actually at the entrance, the starting line of the sewers. Well then, I'm guessing you all head on forward, if I'm not mistaken.
Ah, yes. Into the smelly depths. Into the depths!
And oh, by the way, I forgot to describe, while everyone was down there without perfume, it smelled horrid. Smell of just condensed sewage, filth, and who knows what else. It is sickening.
Freaky knows the smell. It's awful.
Mm-hmm. So, you all continue through, and I will need to know what is the marching order. Let me put down your tokens so we can get a better idea of the marching.
Bar up front.
I am not in the front lines.
Bar up front.
Isn't it better for Kitten to be up front to try and get to try and follow the markers if we find any?
Does Kitten want to walk into the gelatinous cube?
That's funny.
Just ask him. It might actually be better that way because Burrow could fish her out, but then again, it might be better because Burrow can get out. Or no, it's a dex check to get out, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck.
It is a strength or dex, I believe.
Ah.
But if there was a gelatinous cube down here, we would most definitely know it.
Well, it depends. It's
Because it would get very clean all of a sudden.
true.
Mm-hmm.
Either that, or we'd see a filthy mess. It's
Yeah,
like a
the only
filthy
reason why
wool.
you guys didn't see the ones in the Underdark is because they hadn't eaten in a while. So there was nothing in them.
Oh,
Well, that's... They only need like a couple of hours to have nothing in them again.
Yeah, that's fair.
So,
Anywho,
I don't know. It doesn't matter, Burrow or Kitten. The tactical advantage remains.
Right. So
if Burrow wants to be up front, Burrow can be up front.
Big Red. Okay.
alrighty. So Burra's up at front. So Burra, with you being up front, you do have to lead the party.
I mean, does she? Kitten could just be behind her watching the things.
That is true.
yeah.
All
I
right,
guess
so
Ryan
Kitten
will go
can
third
navigate.
in the marching order.
Dude. Let's just
Kitten will.
let's just kick Orion out for a sec.
Wow.
Yes,
Aw.
lads.
We didn't
Yeah, Kale.
we didn't do a long rest before this, right? Before the show. Before we come in.
We did not. They really wanted to rush us down here. Suspiciously so.
Yeah.
Also,
Kitten got a short rest.
Kale in the back. So if a fucking okra jelly or
Um,
something falls on his
I need
head,
to
we don't
spend
hear
some-
it.
Okay.
yeah, everyone got a short rest once you were taken into the town hall. If not, y'all.
Yeah, I need to spend some hit dice.
Kitten will look out for any of the markers that she saw on
Son
the
of a
left.
Okay.
Alrighty then. So, Kitten, leading and searching, well, not leading, but navigating and looking for those markers that you saw earlier. I'd like you to please roll me an investigation check, Kitten.
Orion can help with navigation with the map.
If you do have the map, Orion, this will be with advantage.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
Or have my copy.
In that case, 20.
Alrighty, 20. So, all of you, let me just remove the party set. There you go. Also, I have to add Leone's hit dice. Give me just a moment. 1. Please roll 20.
You would honestly.
Yeah, that's a 4.
Okay.
One more. And by the way, y'all are wearing the perfume-scented handkerchiefs over your mouths and noses, right?
I mean, Burra is. I don't know if anyone else wanted to do that.
Would you allow us to use your perfume?
Burra has 2 of them. If anyone has other cloth, sure.
Yeah, sure.
Alrighty. I'll allow one more hit dice. Just to get Leone to full.
Oh, I miss Orion and Fortune's gas mask.
Yeah.
Nah.
I thought
1,
that's
2,
a
3,
thing.
Alrighty then. So, everyone puts on. I'm guessing everyone, by the way. You all put on the scented face mask or handkerchief to cover off the putrid smell
It's only
coming
like,
from the sewers.
It's only like 20% reduction, man.
So, you all continue through and get in with a 20 in your investigation. About the 15-minute mark of y'all just like following all just roaming and trying to find where these cultists are. Kitten, you notice something. Written onto the wall, it may look like just some scratches and niches, but to you, you do notice that it is some sort of language, some sort of indication, thanks to your special language ability.
Yay.
You do find it not on the road, not on the walkway you're on, that everyone's on. It is on the other walkway, on the other side.
For now.
Turns out it's
Has there
not.
been any bridges?
Unfortunately, through your 15-minute walk, there's not been any bridges.
If they were there, they've all been burned.
Kitten will stop the party, and she will state that she sees the markings she needs to see on the other ledge. How far away is the other ledge?
It's a 10-foot gap with just the stream of water passing by. It's a 10-foot gap.
Okay. Okay.
These are lovely Vivek sewers.
How much are these people shitting that? Ah, Ash.
Hopped on your
no.
leg, didn't she?
Little. Yeah, I was petting her, and then all of a sudden she's just sank all 4 claws into my thigh.
Yep, every time. My cat is really bad about putting her claws back in. I think she's like, I don't know, like, they're stuck or something, but she's really bad about it, so she claws me every single time. And that's without the kneading.
Yeah, Kitten will remark that, the thing she needs to see is on the other side of the wall.
Right. Looking at the river of shit, the river shits. If I had to choose between having every single memory and every single emotion that makes me who I am wiped away by touching water, or touching that, I'd have to think long and hard about it.
Yeah, I don't want to go there either.
There's gotta be a way they
Oh,
get...
I know. Kitten will snap her fingers and Albert Whisker appears on the other side.
You see your beloved cat familiar on the other side of the walkway.
And then I will use my action to look through his eyes and look.
Alrighty. You are now looking through your beloved cat's eyes, and you look towards the writing or the niches on the wall. With your thief's cant, Gizem,
Mm-hmm.
it seems like this code seems to read Mother's Eye. And a sort of like direction or an arrow leading to somewhere else.
Alright, I will indicate where we need to go to have us follow it. And, basically I'll pop away Albert, and then every time I see one of those markings, I'll re-pop him and look through his eyes, and then we keep going that way.
Alrighty then. So, you continue your walk and trek through the smelly and dingy sewers.
We will probably most definitely be looking for like a way across at some point.
Most definitely. You continue your trek, and about the next by the end of this hour, you do find another marking. After following the direction of that earlier mark, thankfully enough, there is a bridge leading to that side in this sort of like cross section of two streams or sewers, sewer tracks. I
Nice.
Ugh. Nothing like a good old sewer mission, eh, guys?
One of the worst parts of the Resident Evil 3 remake.
I mean, a lot of games have
Anyways.
bad sewer levels.
So,
Anywho.
you will cross the stream and continue, this time following by those indications, those markings. As you do, about another hour in, well, at the end of everyone's hour, by the way, being down here, as you start to continue to trek and go over the bridge, you start to feel really bad. Your lungs start to feel your lungs are hurting a bit and your mind's a bit woozy. While down here, it seems like the smell and the stench. The stench was much more horrible and dense compared to Bryn Shander due to the size of East Haven. Thankfully, with your scented handkerchiefs, you do not have to make a check because of the stench. So thank Burra for that.
That was not even. I did not even consider that there might be a mechanical thing. That was literally freaky thinking.
I did.
Burrow would hate the fucking smell.
Yeah, y'all would have to make continuous con checks, but thanks to your protection to the smell, it is obsolete.
Stinking cloud effect everywhere. Oh god. I'm starting to think that there might not be any cultists down here. And if there are, they're fucking rat men.
Well,
As you all
Kitten just looks at you and says, "Well, this is where the markings say to go, so it's where we're going."
Alrighty then. So you continue on through, and by the next hour, you do find another marking to continue your trek, and it seems like that these markings are found by the hour within each other. Anyways, and Orion, you point out that there's a choke point coming up ahead after the third marking, and you all prepare yourselves. You cross that choke point, and you continue your trek. You continue to move on, almost like this is some sort of, almost like that the patterns and the road you're taking down the sewers is almost nonsensical. So at one point, you even loop through one of the places that you've already been, weirdly enough. As you continue through these markings, you look by at least by the sixth hour, you find the sixth marking. The sixth, I can't say that word.
Close enough.
The final marking.
And those
6
yes,
hours?
no, yeah, 6 hours of y'all just going through this dingy place.
For fuck's sake.
It's horrible.
God.
Those
that
with
big?
let's see,
It's bigger than the town.
Burra, Simon, and Kitten. Well, Burra, Simon, Kitten, and Orion. You four would notice them. After looping and passing through multiple areas that you've already been, this final trek that you're going through seems to go on and on and on. Just like a hallway, being diverging and getting farther and farther away from the actual sewer system.
So I'm guessing this didn't show up on the map?
You look towards the map. It seems like this hallway, whatever it is not on the map that you wrote
Can I
down.
figure out where the last point we were on the map? Like,
Can I
What's the last
tell
point at
in
which
which
we were on the map?
direction we are going?
Okay. From, I'm guessing, a reference from the surface.
I believe I always know which way is north. Yes. Yep, I always
Oh,
know
you
which way is
So
north.
if
mine.
north, right. So Ryan, your question first. What was your question?
I wanted to see if I could figure out where the last point on the
Where
map
does
we
it where
were
does it switch
before we.
from sewers to this hallway?
Yeah.
And by the way, it still looks like a sewer. By the way, it seems like it just continues
Yeah.
on like a hallway.
But where did we leave off on the map?
It seems like, from what you can tell, maybe about an hour ago.
All right.
From basically the last marking. That's where the sixth marking. That was where the the map ended, and this
All
unknown
right.
territory you're in showed up.
We've been traveling in uncharted territory for about an hour.
At least
Kitten,
we're-
can you estimate the distance we've been in? Oh, sorry.
And Kitten, for your question, you always know where is north. It you it seems like you're heading what seems to be, oh crap. Give me a sec as I look at something. Just to give you a right answer at the very least.
If we find anyone down here, I can't
It
be
seems
trusted.
like you're going southward, Kitten. Since you always know where north is. There you go.
If we find anyone down here, they're either batshit crazy or they have no sense of smell.
They're the ones who would have set up the marks, which made us walk loops for 6 hours in the shit pipes. I can't be trusted not to kill them.
I mean, to be fair, if they're making people explode into ice zombies, I don't think their sanity is very up for much debate.
Yeah, that's fair.
I never said they were sane or not, I just said they were gonna die a slow, painful death.
No, Orion said it.
Ah. Can't really think straight. Try not to breathe. Can't talk right now. I'm making piss.
Can't talk right now. I'm breathing piss.
That's the darkest side of me. Just completely out of tune. I don't know. The idea of that makes me laugh. I wonder how much it would cost to get my sins cleansed with neti pots.
Alright. So, Kitten, you do know that you are going southward.
Cool.
It's like, and those who've noticed, so Burra, Simon, and Kitten and Orion, who've noticed that y'all have been traveling this continuous hallway of a sewer hallway, I guess. You notice that the smell is not as pungent and bad as it was. Almost like the gas or the smell has wavered once you've entered and continued to this hallway.
Well, that's something. Boxtrots, do neti pots exist in this world?
What are many-pods? Don't know what those are.
Neti pots are little tiny, like, water pots that you put warm, distilled water in and, like, pour in one nostril while you have your head turned sideways so it comes out the other and it cleans the filth out of your sinuses. Do not
I
use
mean,
I believe it's a thing done primarily in India.
Yeah.
I think medical a medical guy might have some, or a an apothecary may have one.
May have to consider going to an apothecary to have my sinuses cleansed of everything.
But yeah, those who all of you, it seems like since the smell is wavered, there is no need to wear the masks, since it seems like the air is weirdly enough clean.
Now, fucked thought. Freaky's about to say something really, really fucked, guys. We traveled here after, like, we were at the end of the day, but we pushed for an extra 2 hours. Then we got here. Then the attack happened. Then we were given 1 hour to prepare. And then we've been walking for 6 hours.
Mm-hmm.
We may have to sleep in the sewers, yeah.
We've been up for 15 hours. Actually, we should already be taking exhaustion.
Well, guys,
It's wrong.
guess what? This is very useful then, right?
It is.
What is?
Tiny hut.
Oh!
That would adjust the temperature, the scent, the smell, not the terrain.
Well, yeah, that's fine. We can manage.
But it'll be comfortable at the very least.
Burr is just like, I don't know how tiny hut's gonna help, but alright. Is skeptical right up until it goes off, and she notices the smell.
Are y'all
It's gone.
going to start a take a rest here?
Kyle, you beautiful ginger bastard! Lifting him off the ground.
What did you say?
You beautiful ginger bastard. As she notices the
You're also
smell is
ginger.
not in the tiny hut. Don't question my shit.
Hmm.
I've seen enough
Oh yeah,
shit.
do you all
today,
take a
don't
long rest
question
here?
mine.
Yes.
Alrighty.
Who's...
So, Kale, describe how you set up the tiny hut, or how it is cast, or how it looks like.
Yeah, well, when Burrow like points out that we should, I'm guessing she points it to the south. Whenever, Akela says like, guys, guess what? I just learned this spell. I could basically make a dome of protection to. It's like a small hut that we can live in. It'll be warm and it doesn't have to be murky like the sewers. Here, I'll just show it to you. And then he instant ritual cast. So just 1 minute. Tiny hut. Circular dome that has a brown color on the outside and like a humid temperature in the inside.
Sets up. It's
Yeah,
comfy.
the inside is see-through also. So we can see outside, but people can't see us inside.
Oh my god.
So the smell is completely gone thanks to the tiny hut spell, and temperature warm and humid.
He's Jesus.
Well then, everyone, as the tiny hut is erected, I'm guessing everyone heads to
Erected?
bed. Yeah, erected.
Kill says like
Let's go ahead and do, I guess, our watches.
Alrighty. First watch. Who's up?
me.
I'll go.
Oh, I guess.
Alrighty.
Okay.
So are y'all going to be taking the 2 hours per person or 1 hour per person?
It's
2
2
hours.
hours
Yeah,
per
so-
person.
Alright. So, Orion, please give me your perception check.
Right.
With a 7, it's a little unnerving that you find yourself in a hallway where you're not able to see the other side of it on either end of this hallway. You can only see what seems to look like just darkness.
Actually, wait, fuck! I'm freaking out because of the tiny hut.
Oh, and also freaking out because of the tiny hut. All right.
I forgot. Ryan hates magic.
So yeah, the temperature is a bit too warm. Even the temperature's warm, even though you're in this cold winterscape. It smells all nice. It doesn't smell like anything anymore. It's strange.
Yeah. Ryan's just like, what the fuck is happening? Why is this happening? What is this?
Thankfully, through your fear and unknowingness of this, hut, you are unable to see anything actually. So thankfully, you are not. Thankfully, nothing really happens through your watch. All right, who's going second?
Bah.
I guess Kitten will.
Okay, I guess not
Alright.
Burrow then.
Alright then.
I didn't roll me a perception check.
I'm actually gonna do something different. I'm gonna have Albert roll. Do perception. 18, and I'm going to cast. 1 second, please.
Dispel magic.
No,
Yeah.
no.
Dispel magic. Everyone. No!
I'm gonna cast Arcane Eye.
Alrighty then. I'm guessing through your thing.
Yep.
Alrighty then. So you pull it
And
out.
I'm just gonna have it travel as far down as the 1 hour allows, down the hallway, just looking.
Alrighty then. And by the way, this is a special arcane eye. Kitten. As you summon it, you see flames billow from nowhere. Now floating mid-air, you see this completely blackened eye, and its pupil is laced with a golden, shimmering color.
Oh, so it's not invisible. Interesting.
And as it appears, you see it vanish
So
as it is invisible.
It was.
You see what it looked like, and then it goes invisible.
Wait, would you say it was a blackened eye with a golden shimmer on the pupil, wreathed in fire?
It appeared in fire, but it's not wreathed in fire.
Oh, okay. One does not simply walk to Mord or Rockstraws.
So you might get else.
Ha ha! Oh, that's hilarious.
What is that? Are you discovering you have Mordon?
No.
Yeah, I have Sauron.
Yeah, Sauron's eye.
But yeah,
Whatever.
I'm going to have it just. I can see through it. It doesn't have to remain within a certain distance of me. It goes up to an hour, and I'm just gonna have it travel down the hall. It has 30 feet of dark vision, and I'm just gonna have it travel down the hallway.
Alrighty. So you summon up this special arcane eye, and you see it. Well, you don't see it.
I see through it.
You see through it. You start to hover through, and go deeper and deeper into the hallway. Do you go in, like towards the hallway, towards the place you're going to, or the back, where y'all came from?
Where we're going to.
Alrighty then.
And I'm just examining. I'm just keeping an eye out for stuff with a 16 perception check.
Alrighty then. So you continue on, and by the hour, you do notice another one of those. Oh, by the way, by the hour, the hallway continues deeper and deeper in wherever this hallway goes, and you do notice on the wall by this hour, you're knowing that your spell is about to end, another one of those markings, but you do notice that the trail has stopped. The walkways have stopped, and now has only led to just water on the ground. And then your
Is
eye's
it
time is up.
is
So
it a
basically,
dead end?
it is not a dead end. The hallway continues, but the walkways come to an end. It only continues as water.
It continues into like a disposal
We
into
have
like
to
a lake or something.
swim. Foxtrots, can you
Mm-hmm.
put us on the big map, please?
I certainly can. Oh, no, that means I have to open the big map.
I thought we were on the big map. Oh wait, the big map. Never mind.
The bigger map.
Yes. Big boop. The big map.
So everyone's on East Haven, so...
Okay, interesting. So we've traveled about 3 miles out of town, and then it can travel another 30. So it's about 6 miles. So it would be about roughly here that gets to. Interesting. So it's in this river, I guess. I honestly thought that like maybe it got to like the red waters, but no, if it went directly south, then it's roughly around here, like this river. Or am I crazy?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Because that does make sense if it becomes water. Alright. Yeah, I guess I'll just continue the rest of the watch as normal then.
Alrighty then. Thankfully...
You know what? Actually, I'll send I'll do another. Oh, hang on. Let me check to see if I actually can, or if it's just a 1-a-day thing. Nope, it's a 1-a-day thing. Okay,
Mm.
so I
William,
cannot cast it again.
I thought you
Yes.
needed a 60-pound telescope that would shatter into pieces at the slightest touch to cast Arcane Eye with an item.
It was 40 pounds.
Fucking
Excuse me?
farseer of Illis.
Anyways, Kitten, you continue your watch as per usual, but you do notice something weird, Kitten.
Yes.
The water, it's through your watch, and thankfully, with Albert Whiskers looking around, he does not notice anything, but you do notice something. With the help of Albert Whisker, as you see him kind of like looking strangely at the water. You notice that the water itself is gradually getting less and less grimy, dirty, and sewagey.
Purifying
By this
itself.
point, it's barely sewage. It's just somewhat murky water.
By the way, Kitten would also like cast prestidigitation on herself like 7 or 8 times just to make sure there's nothing on her or her clothing.
You made sure 100% you have been disinfected.
Yep. Okay, who's next?
Who's taking fourth watch?
I guess
Oh.
Burr?
Third watch, I mean. Third
Third
watch.
Third watch would be me.
Okay.
Burr or Kale? Who's doing it?
I mean, I was ignored the last 3 times.
The next...
Let's go another one. Kale, you're up.
Yay!
Okay.
Yay!
Kale.
You know,
As Kitten wakes you
Something-
up, Kale, she kind of points out the sewer water and tells you about how it seems to be cleaning itself.
So it's going to like a lake or something.
No, she doesn't tell you about like the end. She tells you about like the stuff in the channel that seems to be cleaning itself.
Oh. Wait, stuff in the channel cleaning
The
itself.
stream of water
I was
that's coming through.
just the water is cleaning itself, right?
Yes.
All right. Not the ground or moss. Gelatinous cube, you know.
No. The water
There
seems
is
to be
no living plants
filtered.
here, unfortunately.
All right. Don't know anything about that.
Alrighty then, Kale, at the start of your watch, I'd like you to please roll me a perception check.
Bam. Ah. I wish spellbook was here. Can my spellbook talk?
Don't
Boxtrot?
don't worry,
It's
I'm here in spirit, boss.
yeah.
Unfortunately, cannot. So with a 16, Kale. Well, do you mean like through its progression of turning into a living spellbook, you want it to talk?
Yeah, telepathically. The book itself.
I'll think. Let me think about it.
Let me think about it. Maybe
That's
later.
it would be interesting though to see your book starting to progress and turning into an actual sentient creature. For it starts off with just a you know just a project and then turns into a thing you can think towards too, and you can think towards you as well, and then it turns into a actual living construct you can talk to and can talk for itself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll think about it. So with the 16, Kale, you look through. Nothing seems to happen by the first hour, but by the second hour, Kale, you notice something approach. It's
I don't
scuttering
know if
up on.
can
No?
can anybody hear that?
Yes.
My cat
Yes.
losing her tiny mind.
Oh, that was your cat. I thought
Cute.
it was like a tiny child or something.
Yan na,
From
dekare.
Boxtrot is that?
No, those are in the
Anyways,
basement.
Kale.
You wouldn't be able to hear them.
Ah,
Well,
oh no.
William, they're
But
all
Kale.
dead. They can't scream.
No, guys, stop. That's horrible. You see on the ceiling, Kale, scuttering, a large, like, 8-legged spider starting to approach slowly, climbing on the ceiling. By the way.
Wait, what? I thought spiders had 6 legs.
Oh wait, no, 6 legs. Crap. Oh no.
What? Astro, is your brain okay? Foxtrot, is your brain okay for believing that? Are you
How-
guys okay?
Wait,
What? Hold on.
I think
they have
I think
They do
2
have
legs,
6
I think-
legs.
right?
Say.
They don't
I
have
think
6
Astro
legs.
is just- I think Astro is just fucking with them.
fuckers.
Wait, is
Wait, what
how
did
many
Astro
legs
say?
are there? Does it have 4?
They have
17.
8.
No, they have 10.
They
They have
have
10.
they have 8
They
legs.
don't have 6?
They
2,748.
have 8 legs.
William,
Wait, that's a centipede.
Boxtrots and Astro are messing with us.
Sorry.
I know.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Wrong
I
answers
know.
only.
Anyways.
We have 7 legs.
They have 1
They have 7.
after I'm done with them.
One of them has a. This guy's a prosthetic, alright, guys? Jeez. So,
So he has 9 legs.
anyways, Kale, you
Where's the
see the
ninth one
8-legged
go?
spider in honest butt. You see the spider starting to scuttle towards the bubble, and as it reaches, as it reaches, as it reaches the domed home that you've erected, Kale, it kind of like looks at it
Stop saying
strangely.
erected. Stop saying,
What?
like, no.
Or anyways, Kale, you see it kind of like on the edge, on the ceiling, on the edge of the domed bubble that you've erected, it's like looking towards the group. It kind of like
I'm
it kind
gonna
of like
wake Burr.
detaches from the wall and it is now on. It is now on the bubble. You could see its bottoms, its bottom part and its abdomen.
Great.
I'm guessing you would
I'm
burr
gonna
up now.
wake up Burra, and say like,
What?
"There's a massive spider above the dome. Can you like hit it?
Ugh, fucking.
It can't get to us. It's just hit it."
Actually, give me a moment.
You see it kind of like turn. You see it kind of like do circles and then kind of just rest on the bubble.
Give me a moment here. Just go ritual cast speak with animals.
Oh,
Ooh.
Chim.
By the way, it is heading. It headed from the direction y'all came from. Alrighty then. You cast speak with animals. You finish the. As you cast it, you hear the hissing and the roaring from this animal slowly turn into a language you can understand. Finally a place where I can rest. As it kind of slumps down onto the bubble.
It's a good place, I will admit.
A voice. Show yourself, creature.
In the dome.
Where are you?
The bubble. It speaks to me. It is God.
It kind of like it's kind of like you said after saying the bubble. It kind of like
Be going crazy.
it jumps up. It jumps up and attaches itself back onto the ceiling.
No,
Well then, bubble. What
he
is
said
your
bubble.
name?
No, Foxtrot. That was me saying that.
Well, nope, it's
Wow.
true now, it's canon.
Okay.
What is your name, strange, smooth creature?
I am Bara of the Bubble.
God damn it.
Well then, you are in my territory, and I find yourself comfortable to sit and rest on.
Yes, sit on my face.
If you are in my territory, you will allow me to continue to rest
Astro,
upon
what was
yourself.
that?
That makes no difference to me. May we ask a question about your territory? Or a few questions about it?
Yes. If you let roll a persuasion check, Burrow.
Oh no.
As you see the spider kind of like scratch its spidery chin.
Oh no. 12?
As the owner of this place, you are trespassing, domed creeper of the bubble. I may ask, you will have to leave, or I may grow angry.
Then you don't get
If
to
you
rest
do not
on
let
them.
me rest on yourself.
I'd already agreed to that.
But you will not be asking me the questions, as I am the alpha of this territory.
Then you'll not be sleeping on the bubble.
The giant spider crosses its arms.
How many of them?
It has on a little top hat and a monocle.
Mm.
It has
Can we keep it?
It has 4 different monocles for the 4 eyes on its left side.
Perfect. Oh my god.
Gentleman Speed Ray.
Fine. I will let you ask me one question, but that is it.
5 questions.
1 question.
12 questions.
I will not be playing games with you, Bubble.
Persuasion.
Unfortunately, that 12 is the persuasion check.
Yep.
Mr. Anderson.
Mr.
Gail
Anderson.
says,
Mr. Anderson.
Mr. Anderson.
I mean, if you'd like. the
As
double
I
to-
said, One question. I am the alpha here. I am being so kind to let you rest here.
And let me rest on your face.
Yes.
I will offer you service if you let me
Astro,
stay
shut up.
in your bubble.
I
I
have
know
to
what
grab
you're
my phone
thinking,
first to
Ghost.
respond.
So, what is
What is your
Burr's one
question
question gonna be? I'm
to
actually
this
very
giant
interested.
spider?
There's two ways I can do this. You know what? We're probably killing this thing when it's done anyway, and there's no way we can get the information we need in one question.
Is this the same type of spider as
Wow.
we saw earlier?
Unfortunately, it is a regular giant
know.
spider.
We'll go ahead and try to milk the
Ah.
one question first.
Oh, I know. How about you prove that you're the alpha and make it come with us?
That's the plan.
Mhm.
You think that wasn't a part of
Nice.
the plan? Even though spiders don't work
I-
that way.
It's like Bitey the spider in the in the turtle fucker story.
My god.
You can threaten to make the sun appear if he doesn't answer your 5 questions with this.
Answer me my questions.
I-
Okay.
I was too distracted of you being in my territory, Burra the Bubble. I am called Silken.
Wow.
I can only imagine
No,
what
that's
you
cool.
went through to get that name before anyone else. Long pause. I can only imagine what you went through to get that name before anyone else.
It is a proud name. One only such as myself.
Oh, God. Are there any locations within your territory that appear to have been tampered with by humanoid creatures?
No such humanoid creatures would dare step upon Silken's territory. So no.
Hmm.
You are the first type of creature I've seen here, Burra the Bubble.
Really? Alright.
That is your one question. Now hold your end of the bargain and let me rest upon your bubble.
Oh, you can rest on the bubble, but how many of your legs you want to lose before you do that?
None. As he
The
scutters
axe
off, in a
cut.
way.
Oh, was he not on the bubble?
He's not. As I said, he jumped on the ceiling.
Uh,
That would have been funny.
Actually, Burrow's gonna step out of the
It
bubble.
scutters away.
Burrow's gonna step out of the bubble a bit. Really? You sure you want to be running off already? That would make this my territory, bitch.
He's
Burrow's
gone.
step. Aw. Okay, apparently he double dashed as fast as he possibly could away.
Yep.
For the alpha, he's a fucking coward.
No, he basically did that
He's-
thing I hate in Divinity Original Sin 2, where a character cuts dialogue that they were invulnerable for, and then starts running, and then their speed doubles again, and doubles again, until the game starts to jitter from how fast they're moving as they run off the map.
Unfortunately, he was on the ceiling, which was about 30 feet high, and he's gone.
Wait, 30 feet high? How is he able to jump from the ceiling to the bubble and back?
He crawled up. It was just a description. Sorry.
Whatever.
Super spider.
Waste of time. We'll just have to
He's
kill it when we see it again.
What did you
Bruh.
say to
No
it?
room for no room for pets or familiars, bro. Dang.
Yep.
We have axe beaks.
Well, I mean, we need
I mean,
the
we tried that and it
information.
just kind of fucked off.
Yeah, we need the information more than we need a pet wolf spider? Question mark.
This is just
It's a
Hatchet
giant
all over.
spider.
This is just Hatchet all over again, where I had it charmed and I had a
You had a
20
name
persuasion.
too.
Alright, William, I'm sorry. That was the old me. I would have let you kept it. I've reminded
the
you many
old
times
you.
already. I'm sorry.
This is where I gotta go to sleep. 'Cause
No,
I'm
you
tired.
don't.
Ryan, just hold on for just a few more minutes, because I am getting quite woozy as well.
Alright,
You sleepy boys.
fuck off, Freaky.
It's less sleepy and more like I feel like puking.
Ooh,
Honestly.
I know that. Let me guess, you had coffee on an empty stomach and been going on that.
I don't
very
drink coffee.
specific.
Well,
Huh.
that's what makes me feel sick.
Sorry.
Freak, are you okay?
No.
Anyways, y'all, let's continue.
Wake up before breakfast.
Let's see. So, Kale,
No.
thankfully, you finish your. Thankfully, after the encounter with that strange, proud, and almighty giant spider, you finish your long rest with fortunately nothing really happened. And by the fourth watch, this was the third watch, so we are going to need one more if you're not mistaken.
I
Burra,
think it's Burrow, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
roll me the perception check.
With a persuasion. An 18.
Persuade. 18, wonderful.
Persuasion.
By the end of your 2-hour watch, thankfully, nothing comes to interrupt your beloved sleep in the dome that Kale has erected. And you all get your long rest without any trouble. So your health points, your abilities, any spell slots, please return. And half of your what's it called again? Hit dice as you finish your long rest.
From the crispy, crunchy
So-
sleeping conditions.
At least it's warm and not smelly.
Yeah.
And then the bubble is gone.
And the bubble is gone.
I wasn't complaining, Box Rocks. I was just saying, yeah, from
And-
the crusty sleeping conditions.
That is true. But so now that you've all awakened, you find yourselves in the hallway, and those, I'm guessing most of you aren't wearing you didn't wear your handkerchief perfume through the night. So as the dome goes down, there's no smell. The air here is still, and
Nani.
the stench has disappeared.
This isn't good.
I'll
This
trust.
is sus.
I'll trust it. Starts tying the bandana around her face again.
I'll follow suit. This is not good.
Oh
Something's wrong.
man, we'll miss Silken. We'll miss him forever. Because if we ever see him again, Burr's
Silken
splitting
would
his
have
head
been a
in
good
half.
friend.
Yeah.
I miss you,
Dang.
Hatchet.
William, why are you always bringing that back up? You're always using the past as ammunition. It hurts.
Uh,
I think that's why he uses the pass as ammunition.
well, yeah, I use everyone's past against them, Mr. Quadchilada.
Dang.
I don't get that.
I've embraced that mistake. I love it.
Either way, everyone. Do you all continue your travel towards the 7th mark in the same order?
Kitten will tell everybody that she scouted down the hallway during her watch, and that the hallway just turns into water. at some point,
Uh,
and that she noticed that during the night, the water was purifying itself, going from sewage to water. I don't really get it, but yeah, it's a thing that happens apparently.
You guys think it's a portal to the Feywild or something?
I mean, what direction is the water flowing? Is it flowing to where we're going or from where we're going?
Probably from.
If that's the case, that's why it's purifying, because it's feeding from a river or something that's not full of shit.
No, it's from where we're coming from the sewers.
Yeah. Okay, then that would be it's going to the direction we're headed.
It would be. And by the way, the water is not, clean and nice. It is still quite murky. And there is a hint of that stench that once engulfed the chamber. So it's still somewhat sewagey, but not all the way.
I have the strangest feeling that if we fall in that water, we're gonna realize it's not water at all. It's an ooze.
Yeah, I had a feeling about that too.
It's just an ooze filter feeding.
Anywho,
Anywho,
forward onto
you
the
all
beach.
continue. Yeah, you all continue down and into the darkened hallway, and by the end of this hour, you find what you saw, Kitten, the seventh mark, and
The end
the
state.
walkway coming to an end, only now parting to water, a murky water.
yeah.
And you do not, Kitten, it seems like with this marking on the wall, there's no arrow left. It is just the marking.
All right. In that case, I'm gonna do an investigation check to look around to try and find a secret door.
I'll
Alright.
assist.
All right.
Roll
so
investigation check.
18.
So Kitten's hoping for a secret door rather than getting into the sludge. Same with
Yeah.
Burra, apparently. Oh wait, no, that's Burra's perception. Wait, no. Yeah, it is. It was. So the 18, because you're being helped, right?
Yes.
Alrighty. With an 18, you hope and hope that there's at least another way to get through this, but unfortunately, no secret door, no trap door, no nothing. It's just the hallway continuing forward.
Anyone have like
Hmm.
shape water or something?
No.
Do this.
Eldritch Invocation. Oh. Oh. Alrighty. You, other than the multiple magic items that is on your persons, there's no magic. So, who's getting in the water?
Hang on.
Mm-hmm. If y'all got like a foldable boat or something, that'd be really useful. Come on, let me just prepare it, as we are about to almost end here.
Yeah,
put a-
unfortunately, I don't have any. I don't have a boat. We have a burra.
Man,
We could all climb on top of her.
use
Yes.
Burr as a boat in sludge water. Oh God,
Oh, no.
No, more
Man,
like
thank-
more more like a ferry.
Oh.
She
Man,
would not
thankfully
be
I brought my
happy.
canoe down here.
Yeah.
HP. Well, who's going in?
I guess. What does it look like, by the way? Is it still like a tunnel?
It is still like a, it is still the same make of like the hallway that y'all have been following, the sewer hallway, but it's just the walkways just come to an end. Yeah, it just continues in like as a tunnel, a straight tunnel.
All right. Kitten's gonna take off her boots, and she's gonna use her cat claws to climb on the walls.
Alrighty.
Interesting thought. If we have to dive in there and swim under a wall or something, we won't see where we're going unless we open our eyes in the water.
Oh god.
Oh.
What do you think I
Us.
have this on?
Oh god.
Okay.
You know what? I will just say it. I will just say it. The water is not that deep to be swimming in. It is about ankles deep.
Oh. It's not that
Yeah.
bad.
It's not that bad, but it's still pretty bad.
Okay, I thought it was still like a channel, like waist deep or something.
Yeah, so did I.
It is ankles deep.
Okay, I
Okay.
guess Kitten will not get on the walls. Just start splash, splish, splash. I was taking a bath. Brr, 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 brr. Okay.
Alrighty then.
Kitten steps to the center, is fine for a moment, and then sinks into the water instantly.
Uh-oh. So, as you all one by one get into the water, some of you a bit more not wanting to, the floor itself is not made of stone. It is made of dirt. So it's somewhat mushy and squishy down there. So, unfortunately, those without either a swimming speed or something will have this will count as difficult terrain going through. Unfortunately.
Oh, it's just water at this point, as in it's still a hallway. It's not. I was imagining like a circular room with like a pool of water in it.
No.
Yeah, no, it's just ankle deep water down a long ass hallway.
Alright.
Yep. My bad. Jeez.
Alright, well,
Well
I
then.
really need to go to sleep.
Sorry, this is the final part. I'm so sorry. I really want to show you a map I've made.
Alright, okay. I want to see your map.
I'm sorry. I'm
We're
sorry.
all,
I wanna
like,
see the map.
taking off the boots and pulling up the pants, just like.
You all continue down quickly. You all continue down through the hallway, making sure none of you gets too much water on you. As you all continue, about 30 minutes in, you find yourselves entering a chamber. An open chamber.
Full of broken glass.
The chamber is about 40 feet tall and about oh crap. The chamber is about 40 feet 40 feet tall, and the corners have these large pillars on the sides, on four corners of this chamber. And at the end of this room, there is another hall. The hallway continues. So this is what the map looks like as you all have entered the chamber.
Oh,
This is
I don't
this is
like
dungeon
this.
siege as fuck.
I don't like where this is going. Also, this is another boxy map.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Yeah,
those
that's what he says.
That's for the UO.
Wait,
Dude.
I found it. I found the Ulu.
Found it. Yeah, found it.
Y'all found it so
What happened?
quickly. I thought I
What
hit
happened?
it
What did we
well.
find? What did we find?
Oh
We found the uwu.
man, I thought I hit
I
it
don't
well.
see it.
It's right here.
How did you do that?
We have good Ulu vision.
Man, I thought I hit it well this time. My
To
goodness.
be fair, we never did find the one in the map with the tree stumps.
That is true.
I thought we did.
No.
Nope. The official one. But yeah, y'all, as you all find yourselves in this open pillar chamber with standing, gross, murky water and 4 pillars lining the corner, and also the continuation of this hallway, this is where we'll be ending today's session.
All right. Good night, guys.
Sorry, Astro, and good
Oh,
night.
don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Good.
It was great, Foxtrots. It really was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Man.
See you guys.
I even rushed this
Yeah.
map because I knew I needed one for this.
It's a good
My
one.
goodness.
Foxtrots.
It's a really nice looking map.
He even got
This
like,
is the kind
water
of shit that
physics.
we expect from like paid
Yes.
roll 20 games. Paid roll 20 games. We're playing
Really?
this for free. Why?
It's even got like
Oh,
fucking water physics that makes sense.
thank you.
Why are you
I
looking
did-
at that, Freaky? Stop being so smart.
Because I pay attention to aesthetics. Holy shit.
I knew it would look better like that.
Foxtrots, there's someone who wrote a great job in the sewer now.
Thank you, whoever that guy is. Whoever wrote this down.
Whoever that guy is. It's obviously
Ah,
Uncle.
So
I
those
was
are
planning-
pillars, right?
Yep.
This is like
Yeah, those
a
are
40-foot
pillars.
tall chamber.
yeah, it goes up to ceiling to floor. Floor to ceiling. Man,
Uncle, change your color from red to something else. Red is my color.
No, I had it ever since. You were the one who stole it. You
I
can-
will say...
I like how Ghost, Comical, and Freaky all have the same color.
Cause we're ginger. You're not ginger. Get out of here.
What do you mean, Burr's orange?
Blonde hair. I have blonde hair.
William, what do you
Yeah,
mean?
Yeah,
ginger.
alright, fine. I'll change my color.
Burr's color
That's
is
ginger
orange.
freaking. This is orange.
Here, let me change my color.
That's red, Freaky.
Yellow. That's yellow.
Okay, are you talking about like Burr's hair color, or are you talking about my pen color?
Might be
Your
your
pen
pen color.
color.
My pen color is orange.
No, that's
No,
red.
that's
Freaky.
red.
That's
No,
orange.
that's orange.
Is it different
that's
for you
red.
guys?
It's orange.
No.
It's like an orangey red from
No,
what it looks
It's
like.
like a
Yeah,
it's
but
like a
it's
very
orange.
burnt orange. Like Ghost
Yeah.
is orange.
This is literally.
Yeah, but it's more
Wait,
red
Ghost is
than
yellows.
orange.
Are you guys
That is
colorblind?
orange. Foxtrots.
Ghost is orange.
But mine is orange.
It is a yellow that
Like-
has orange
Like
in it.
this
Ghost?
is yellow. That's basically orange. Foxtrots.
No, the one Ghost had is like go back to your old one, Ghost. That one's sort
this
of.
one.
No, I meant
That is
like
a
the
very-
one you said was orange. That
Yeah,
one.
that one.
Yeah.
That one's more
That's
of a
just a
yellow.
very-
It's technically brass.
It is, right?
Yeah, it's,
No, it's
much
orange.
more yellow than orange.
That is.
Guys, yellow and orange. What's the difference?
This is yellow. This
There's
is
a
yellow.
Yeah.
considerable difference.
That's a very light orange.
Yeah, like right now it's brass.
a very dark
Like
orange.
that's
All right,
yellow.
guys, I'm out of here. Screw you
Yeah,
guys.
what William's got is yellow, but what Ghost has got is like brass, which is more of a type of yellow than it is of an orange. And what I've got is straight up orange, like literally an orange, the fruit orange level of
That
orangeness.
is red.
That is.
I see
William-
it as orange as well.
William, are you okay?
I see it as orange.
Like, look, it is. I have the same the color. Like it is
Okay.
red.
What? One moment. I'm gonna leave this. I'm gonna leave this here. Wait. Oh my God! William's got a different. He's seeing a different color.
Mm.
Like,
I don't
William,
know.
the color you just
No.
scribbled down is a different color than mine. Roll 20's fucking with us.
Okay, just
Guys.
screenshot it or something.
Yeah, like here. I'll draw some orange over here, like my color. I'll draw it over here in this corner. Give us a little snip and sketch, and let's see if it's a different color for you. Because I think Roll 20's fucking with us here.
I'm bored of this conversation.
But I am really still surprised that y'all found the uwu so quickly. I know I thought I colored it well, so it wouldn't be seen well.
Oh, that's really funny.
You underestimate our ooh spotting potential.
uh,
Oh wait,
This
there's,
is
more
really
of a
there-
freaky
there's
and-
also a little happy face here, like little.
that is
You
true.
guys have a lovely night. I'll
Yeah.
see you in Archon.
Yeah.
See you
I'm gonna
tomorrow.
go to. I am
Cheers.
scratching myself for Kenshi right now.
By the way, Freaky.
Yeah?
Calm. I did not expect y'all to take so long in town, buying stuff and preparing. I thought y'all would just immediately go into the sewers and jump in.
But we were going in the sewers, Boxtrots.
That is true.
We're going-
So,
What do you mean?
unfortunately, a map means one thing.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
What?
And Burr has currently got her axe in one hand and her boots in the other.
Oh, dang.
So
I'm
this is
so upset that I can't make my purple axe. I want to
Yeah.
know what this fucking purple thing can do.
And the worst part is these boots are fur. So whatever's in that water is gonna soak right in.
That's horrible.
Mm-hmm.
I actually learned I can get mending for 8 hours. It's my essentially all-purpose item.
It can be mended, I guess, if it's dried out properly.
No, I can get prestidigitation.
That's true.
Is the item.
Man,
The cantrip.
I was so excited for today's combat encounter. And I'm
Aw,
really happy
I
that
love
y'all
it.
like the map.
I'm sorry, Boxtrots.
I made it just for this
No,
combat.
It is
No,
good.
my trust, we always love your.
These are really good
Thanks.
maps. You could tell the
Thanks.
boxy maps by like the pen you use. And the way your
Yes, I
lines
use
look.
one specific pen.
And the way you do like little like nicks and stuff. You do it a very specific way. You do corners a specific way.
True.
I'm not an artist and pixel artist, so whenever I say good art, I say it's good art.
I just sure.
And the fucking
I
shading.
am.
The water is shaded, for fuck's sake. The hell, Boxtrots?
It is. And try to make it look as watery as possible, if that makes sense.
You did. The water is shaded, guys.
Well then. Oh, I hope to see you next time for Rhyme Freaky,
I'd hope
because I'm
so.
excited for the combat.
Yeah, I'm terrified is what you're gonna throw at us.
Yes.
Going by the reaction of rat men, it's probably were rats.
Maybe. See you, Freaky, for tomorrow.
See ya, Boxtrots. Oh, Freaky's dying. Goodbye, everyone. Yes.